God's Girls is a safe place to share your journey of life, the pain, your grief, your God's Girls is a safe place to share your journey of life, the pain, your grief, your happiness, your victory of addiction. Look, stop with everything you're doing right now. Go subscribe to God's Girls World TV today. What you waiting on? Christmas, Thanksgiving, Easter, Hanukkah, Kwanzaa? Just go subscribe to the sister today. Show some love. Tell them Lady Snoop saying shit.
I can't be over here.
Go subscribe to God's Girls World TV today.
Hey. Hey, welcome to God's Girls World. How y'all doing today? Hey, Room Shaker. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Girl, that's a kind of old one when I had my hair shaved off. Yeah, let's talk about this. People going after people for no reason. I just think it's classless. I think it ain't cool. It ain't cool. I'm waiting for Fee to come up. Because I sit in the bushes all the time. I look, I chat. I might say some, hey, Otis. I might leave a comment or two. I only do that in a few people's chat. Maybe Polar's chat, maybe Room Shaker, maybe your chat, maybe, of course, Lady Snoop. But other than that, I stay in the bushes. And I'm kind of quiet. But when you see people coming for people that don't deserve it, it ain't cool. Not at all. Not at all. And I also want to talk about, the situation with you. When I seen 5, 6 people coming after one person, I just thought that was just, I don't know, it's almost kind of bullyish, And I'm saying whatever I'm saying right now because I don't give a F. But at the same time, too, I will not give anybody an argument, just like Fee do. You can only argue with yourself for so long. Hey, Max. You can only argue with yourself for so long. You can get in group setting. But Room Shaker, for you, boo, you got such a audience about you that people grab to. And YouTube just, it's not the same no more because these people has came and turned it into something that it ain't. And there's so many things going on in this world right now to the point where we need to be educated. We need to inspire each other. It's so much stuff we could do. Hey, Smooth Carter. It's so many things we could talk about on YouTube other than a beef. And like I said, hey, Fee.
Hey.
I don't like people coming for you, but I just don't like to. I don't like to argue. But
I thought we was gonna talk about something.
No, we're not. But I'm speaking what I'm saying. You ain't gotta say a word about it. I'm saying what I'm saying. Okay. When I love people, I just can't. I can't get it. I don't get it when people mess with people that don't deserve it. Some of these people deserve some of the stuff they get, and then some don't. But we got so many things going on in this country right now. So many things going on in our regular life, like me applying for all these jobs. Can't seem to get one because now they are requiring a high school diploma. And anybody that knows my story, I didn't graduate because I was having kids. I was on the run. You know what I'm saying? So I've been in hustle mode my whole life pretty much. By the time I was 21, I had three kids. And, my life was in the streets. So I've worked at some of the major companies, all kind of different companies. And I've never been asked that.
I'm sorry.
Uh-huh.
You
Go ahead,
want to invite the people up?
Yeah, we're going to do that in a second. I just want to kind of, break the ice a little bit. Yeah.
I got an echo. Hold on.
Back. Huh?
I got an echo.
I don't hear it. Do you guys hear the echo? Thank you, Max. Max, can I mod you up? Cause you a beast. I ain't gotta put. I've been liking you from the day one, but I know I'm kind of new. Well, I'm not new on here because I've been on here since 2010. I just didn't like go into a lot of these groups and stuff. I was doing my own thing, and that's just it. Oh, they hear the echo. So make sure the the YouTube is closed down. Because that last video we did, when you heard the echo, I heard it when I listened to it after that. So thank you guys for sharing it. So like I was saying, there's so many things that we can talk about and touch. I like where you went today, Room Shaker, with talking about abortions and stuff. There's so many things we can talk about other than giving people your energy, giving people your voice, giving people your, going straight up horse behind people that you ain't gonna never see. Like Lady Snoop say all the time, you ain't gonna never see. You're gonna never see these people. So what's the purpose of even arguing? They can only argue by themselves so long. And I just think, Room Shaker, I got the link up there. Room Shaker, come up, cause let's chat. Cause I see so much in you.
Well,
Huh?
is that me?
I don't know. Is it me,
Let
you
me go out
guys?
and come back in.
Hey, Amber. But look, Fee, make sure you your other the YouTube is closed because you can
It is. It's
turn.
closed.
Okay, turn your phone to the side, and then make sure that way too, because it'll open up. It'll show you all the different links that are open on your browser. I'm on my laptop so I can see. And do I have YouTube open? Let's see. Is there an echo with me? Smooth Carter? Is there an echo with me? Can you guys hear echo with my stuff? I just want to make sure. Oh, it might be mine because I had it up all the way. Hey, Willie Podcast. I put the link back down there. Trying to see. I'm going to drop the link again. Oh, I could pin it. Let me do that on here on my phone so we get to going. Pin. Okay, I pinned it up there. Hey, Big Pressure. What's this?
Okay. Is that better?
Yeah, that's better.
That's
How's it
good.
sound, you guys?
I still hear
Hello?
Hello?
You hear me?
Willie? Yeah, we can hear you. What's up?
So, damn, is that me?
Is this Willie
That sounds
Podcast?
crazy. Yeah, yeah, I think it's me. Yeah, it's me. I mean, it's moving something right now. Excuse me.
What's up with you?
What's the topic?
We talking about this. Let's talk about it. All the drama and stuff that's been going on, and then the things that we could be spending our time talking about and helping each other and encouraging each other through these hard times instead of arguing. And ain't nobody getting nothing out of that. It's never gonna be resolved. You can tell that today. It's never gonna be resolved. People just like to be who they are. You just find the people that are with you and focus on that. That's why I'm like, I don't give a damn about. It ain't none of my business what somebody think about me. So
Right.
that's the issue.
Well, it is if you can, I just want the misinterpretation or the misinformation. I think this is just me.
Yeah.
I don't, it's hard sometimes to separate the real and the skit.
The realness
So,
good. Yeah. I got
right.
you.
So the skit is a lie for the most part. So I think what happens is my mind process it as if don't lie, stop lying, don't lie on me.
That's
It's not
right.
the truth. So you want to fend for the truth. And the person who's delivering the untruth is acting, playing a part. Does that make sense? So it's like how do we get to a common ground? Either I'm gonna have to go along with the lie or you're gonna have to stop acting. There's no in between. So
Yeah.
I think the fight, I'm gonna say fight, but not a fight. I think the struggle is getting them to say, okay, yeah, it's a skit. So then
They
it
ain't
will
never gonna say that.
right. And so that's what I got out of Lady Snoop today.
I did already. I
You
Salute
modded
to
know,
Max
Lady
up.
Snoop.
go ahead.
And let me just thank everybody that pulled up. Thank you
Yeah.
everybody that shared. And new people. I know all you guys already because I be in them chats. I just be in the bushes. So nice to meet everybody. Okay, go ahead,
Smooth
Willie.
Carter, what up? What up? I see you in the chat. Max Boogie, I see you barking on everybody. She was on there, man. You can't tell her
Yeah,
nothing.
but
I don't know what they doing out here.
and I know it seems odd that I like, let me say this. I understand that it seems odd that I like Max, but I realized the other day I like her in her rah rah because she tells a story. She's really helping. Now
Mhm.
she's doing it in a tough love
Mhm.
kind of way,
Mhm.
but she is really saying what she's saying, and she's saying, okay, so she offers a solution to what she sees as a problem. And
Yeah.
I think that's what attracted me to Max Boogie because she cares.
Yeah.
And what she is saying is not like just something that's just made up.
She's saying
Like,
the real deal.
yeah,
That's the same thing about I'm gonna say them. All of them kind of remind me of each other. The way that they move. They the realest people. They speak their mind. That's what I like about Room Shaker because
yeah.
no matter what, now she got to stop on some of the stuff, but she's a real mother. She real and she tell it like it is. I'm the type of person that tell it like it is. I don't argue though, because like I was saying before, I lay hands on bitches, so I don't
And I
argue,
and
and
I
I'm not
think
gonna do that. I'm not gonna start doing it. You, the only reason why I ever did it because people came after my deceased kids, and
and I
other than
think
that,
what it was about, what it is about Room Shaker is she was gonna stand her ground until you cleared her.
yeah,
So
yeah,
it and if she knew it was a skit or not, she wanted her name cleared, and I
want her name
understood
clear.
that.
Right, right.
And does that so if so because I'm not gonna act like I don't understand where the 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 question comes into play in their mind. Now, do I owe someone an explanation? No, I don't.
Hmm.
No, I don't.
You
And you're
don't
not
have to
going to
do that.
force
Yeah,
me to give you one.
yeah,
So, yes, everything, but there's also a care in them too that I see. So what
yeah,
they see and what I see is two totally different things, if that makes sense.
yeah.
So I
Perfect sense.
identify with what I see in them, not what they see in them. Because
Hmm.
what they see is between them and them. And what I see is between me and them. And how they handle them and how they handle me is, oh, I got that echo. Okay, let me cut it down.
Miss Fee, you using headphones?
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
I still,
unplug the headphones.
and then how you gonna hear me?
Just unplug them.
I can't hear it, so I guess it's happening to you
Oh,
guys.
you want me to do the mic from the
Yeah, from the original device that you're using. Like you say you're using headphones, so I'm assuming like they plugged in. If they're not plugged in, like you can like turn off the Bluetooth and maybe that will help.
No, I have on my work headset for the computer.
Oh, so yeah, that's what it is.
Yeah, so
I'm just
these
hearing
are
the
the
feedback.
computers I talk on every day. I mean the headphones. Okay, so the last time I thought I cut the how's this? Hello?
You gotta say something.
You can't hear me?
I can hear you, but it's just like a little slight echo.
How's that? Yeah, it's there. Let me go out again. Mm.
Oh, she just refreshing.
Did,
But salute to all y'all in the chat. You know, what's up, DD Dub?
man, just shoot, I'm looking for a job like hard right now. You know, I'm tired of going on interviews, but I'm gonna get it right. I'm gonna get it right in a second. I really want to
Oh,
launch
you.
my. I'm
Oh.
trying to talk to this company about launching my
Room
clothing
shaker's
line.
backstage.
So that's what I'm praying. So y'all pray for me.
You hear me?
Room shaker.
She backstage.
Who's backstage? Oh,
Yeah.
okay,
Room
okay.
shaker.
Hey yo, why they ganging up on her? Yo, leave room shaker
Yeah,
alone, man.
yeah.
No. Room shaker.
I just
Yes,
want to say that
ma'am.
this is what,
Oh,
real quick, can I just say something? Because this is what made me fall in love with you. Let me tell you. And I'm not talking about no freaky shit. Okay. That day when I left the chat and I was heartbroken. I was actually crying when that guy, when you said that, when you said he could die or whatever. And then my spirit man was like really like I was like, what's wrong? And because I'm a person that has been through so much and have been delivered from so much, I see I see this girl got a big heart. People love her, but she gotta either get to that root of that thing, wherever it comes from, because it always comes from something. And that's where that anger and that's where that pain comes from that causes you not to care. I know it very well because my shit started from birth. And what was that? Okay. And so that made me, I said, we can't give up on her. No, we gotta, no, let me go ahead and I mean, start watching her stuff. And I see so much in you. Once you get through all these kinks, you're gonna blast off. You know what I'm saying?
okay,
And
so can I say
Hey,
something?
GG Dub, does that sound good?
How's the echo now? Can y'all hear me?
I can hear you.
Can you
I
hear me
can hear
now?
you. So,
Is it an
do you
echo?
hear echo or not?
I don't go ahead, room shaker. Go ahead and talk.
Yeah, yeah.
Can you still hear the echo? Yeah.
I can't hear
I
it at
called
all.
in to listen to y'all.
Um,
Okay. But did you
I don't want you to
understand?
just listen. I want you to talk back, boo, because you got greatness on you, no matter what nobody say.
Right.
I can
You
see
know,
through. I can see through all of the stuff, and I can see that it's not just by mistake that people flock to you, but you got to give them something else. You had to go through this, what you're going through, to learn your. You got to learn what you got to learn while you're going through it.
okay,
But
room shaker,
then
can I
after you
ask
go,
you?
huh?
I wanted to ask a room shaker something before I say anything else. If she
Hmm.
can, I don't know what type of agreement that she has, but let me. Were you in skit mode, or were you really def- defending yourself?
Oh, I'm really defending myself. It's no coming back from the way they played that and the way they did it. It's just certain stuff I'm not going to allow a person to do to me.
And that's right. You're
So
right.
did they play you in the skit or were you not in the skit at all?
I'm not in a skit at all, but the way it was explained to me is that Cam told them, well, attack her because you could get views off her name because a lot of people was rocking with me. So now is you gonna attack me? And then they just start running with lies, and I'm like, okay, you can clear me, call in and tell the truth. And he wouldn't even do that. He just let it run like it was nothing.
Okay. Okay.
You know, for me, when I look at all that stuff, you know how I am, Fee, a root digger. I don't be getting all involved in all of that. I look at people in another way. Now, like when a person show me who they are the first time, I believe them, and I'm staying away from that. I'm not even gonna mess around with it because I'm not gonna project myself to some shit that's gonna rattle me. Because first of all, this is the internet. Second of all, I can't put my hands on nobody, so why am I argue with them? So that part I could never do. But what I'm saying, Room Shaker, you got something down in there that got to be broken. Let me tell you, I grew up with my mom present, but I didn't have her. My mother sold me for drugs. I didn't grow up with my daddy. I met my father when I was 45. So I grew up without parents. I was in the streets trying to figure it out as a young girl, trying to make it, trying to survive. And I just see so much in you. And you know it's there because that's why people love you. But you got so much more to give. So now that you know who these people are around you, release them. Let them go. Let them do what they do. They can't talk by themselves forever. They can make lives about you, whatever. You know what's the truth. You a boss. You got your own business. You taking care of your baby.
Right.
That's all you got to be concerned about, and give back to the community, to this wide world of people, because we all over the place. That's kind of stuff I want to say to you. I didn't want to get all into the drama,
There you
but
go.
you got greatness
You,
all over you, girl.
you could remind me of Monique back in the day on the party. You know what I'm saying? Like, she got that chemistry with the
Turn
audience.
yours up, Willie Podcast.
For me, my mic?
Yeah, it,
That's good.
it was kind of muffled a little bit,
Yeah.
and I ain't trying to like mama you, but
Mm-hmm.
that's just how I am. I'm a nurturer by just because of what I went through. I don't want to see nobody else
You came
get
out
done
being
that way.
like that.
Can y'all hear Willie? Cause I can't.
Yeah, he has the echo too
I'm gonna put
as
on my
well. I'm
Bluetooth.
sorry. And let me say this, Room Shaker. Expect for them to be upset that you exposed them, just like and expect for them to maybe dig into your, and try to look for something because that's what I'm expecting as well. Because the content is a big factor,
That part, Smooth Carter.
but
Keep going,
expect
Fee.
that.
Mm-hmm.
So if it comes, you won't. I'm not going to react to it because I'm expecting for them to do it. But
Well, oh, damn, where'd she go?
I don't know. I think she dropped.
Okay, well, I'm expecting it anyway, but I didn't give them to know me. So at this point, they can do whatever they want to do. They've been trying to Google my business and everything since the first pandemic. It's been all internet based, and I can turn that internet on and off. So really, I don't have to worry about none of the stuff they doing or they trying to gain because I'm in control of my website. So when I take it up, when I put it up, it's up, and when I turn it off, it's down.
Yeah.
So it don't matter to me.
But Room Sugar, I'm not at no point at all in this, like coming after you. I just see so much in you, just like Lady Snoop. You know, I seem to growing up, I was always the one that would fight the bullies for my friend if somebody was a bully. I wanted to go after the bully. And that protector in me, but I only gravitate to certain people. Like Polar. I gravitated to Polar because I seen something in him because he wouldn't be able to do what he do, move like he moved if he didn't
Yeah, you can
have
hear me?
greatness in him.
Right.
So it's a few of you guys but I stay back until it's my time to talk and watch.
Hey,
So
Goddess
never
girl,
ever
you can
even
hear
think that,
me?
because at first I was like, I
Yeah, we
don't know
can
if I
hear
can
you,
deal with
Willie.
her. Huh?
No, he was asking, can we hear him? And I said, yes.
You know what I think it is? God's Girls World. Do you still have YouTube's open?
Nope. I know I cut it off.
All right, now what about the audio? Is there an extra source of audio? Like when you look at us right now, there should be like an audio section,
Let's
and there's
see.
like a backup audio. You
Let
gotta
me
turn that off
see. Stop mic.
because it's our show, and then it's the backup audio.
Or you also can go on the cam and the mic
Yeah,
setting and
yeah,
make
she
sure
is
you got the
gone.
echo thing turned off.
Hey, Room Shaker, what up?
What's up, Willie Podcast?
Hey, you got these people running scared. You know what I'm saying? No bullshit. I just be in there. It should be entertaining to me. I be like, yo, they scared of this little woman.
Yeah, because they all crazy. They all crazy. But it's more of they really afraid because a lot of people said once the subs be able to put the skit or the play together, because this play has already been ran on this sector once before, that they gonna lose a lot of subs behind it. So now they paying scare tactics and trying to prevent it and keep it from coming out.
Right. Yeah, see, that's that's your audio.
How
Guys,
that
girls,
sound
that's
now?
your audio.
That's better.
Is that
We can hear
better?
you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I went into
Turn
the
this, turn
settings.
yourself down a little bit. Turn
Okay.
yourself down a little.
Can you hear me?
Oh yeah.
Is it
I'm
better?
sorry, y'all. That was my stuff all the time.
Oh, okay. So I'm
Yeah,
trying
I'm
to
like,
put the headset back on because I don't know.
I'm going through mad shit. I'm like, yo, hold on, let me try these headphones. Hold on, let me try the Bluetooth. Let me pick up the beats.
Like,
I get ready to call a cell phone company. Like, nah, I'm my nah, I ain't. Just kidding. What's up though? Hey, Room Shaker, you out there in Chicago? What's going down? I heard they like, FPG Duck Mama on there. She wilding out. She like, they done caught. I don't think they caught who really did it. I think they just snatched the
Right,
video.
Big Pressure.
what Big Precious say? Bring him up. He has good. Come on up here,
Yeah, I'm
Big
gonna drop
Precious.
this. Well, I got the link at the top. If anybody want to come up, they can. You're
I
welcome to
asked
come on the
him to
Oh
panel.
yeah,
dig
yeah,
dig
it's
his
free. I just clicked the
intellect. He
link.
goes to a deeper place. So I'm
Mm.
in. People turn Room Shaker into. Did they turn you? Come on up, Big Pressure. But Room Shaker, do you think they turned you into who you are? Did you come? Go ahead.
No.
Okay. I did. I
They
don't.
didn't tell me who I am, but I'm actually the baby of all my siblings. And like they said, my mom and dad is dead. So when my protectors left,
Yep.
I am no longer the baby. I gotta protect me at all costs.
Yep.
So
Right.
if you come
I
at
knew
me,
it.
I'ma go into defense mode.
I knew it. Now you
I
said it.
get that. Yeah.
People, Room Shaker, we definitely I relate to you in that because you had to be taught young to take care of you and how to protect you. So your wall is easy for you to get defensive, and then your wall is to protect you, and then it can turn you hard. It can turn you hard.
Well, no, I ain't
So
gonna
I
say
get
I
it.
started young. My mom only been gone for 3 years.
Okay.
But it's just like I don't take nothing for granted. So it's just like if you don't have good intentions for me, just leave me alone.
Right.
Cause I'm the type of person that I can walk away and I forget you, but when you keep antagonizing and poking me, no, baby, you're not gonna bully me, and I'm not sure not gonna bow down to you. You gonna leave me alone. I'm gonna beg you up. So that's what I was telling them. I said, I told y'all off top, I'm introducing you to me. I'm showing you what you gonna get from me. Once I lose all respect from you for you, leave me alone. And that's what I was trying to explain to Lady Snoop. You asked me to sit down and talk to you. I have no intentions on speaking to them. The damage is already done. All I ask is that they leave me alone because they're not going to get the response or the reaction that they want, especially not threatening me. I take my life very serious. So people making threats and stuff at me, that's why I told her what I said, girl. I wouldn't even play with you like that. And I meant that from the bottom of my heart. I'm going to stand on that. I live
I
in a
get that
war
part.
zone. I live in a war zone. People didn't even make that I came up with, didn't even make it to the age I made it to. So I don't take nothing for granted no more. So I'll just be like, I'm a nonchalant person. It's okay to have a water fight with your friends or play cards and dominoes. But when you start threatening my life, I take that very serious. I got a whole child that needs me. So I'm not finna play with nobody the way you want me to play. And that's all I be trying to tell them. Everybody don't play games and take threats like that.
So can I ask you a question?
Sure.
Okay, so with your platform about to explode or whatever, once you get through these kinks, because you have a lot to give to somebody else. We don't just do this unless I don't think you're just doing this just to have fights and arguments. There are going to be some people that is going to look up to you, and how are you going to be able to help
I'm gonna
them?
tell you the way it originally started. My page was Kiss Waiting Incorporated. That's the
Hmm.
name of my company. I have a transportation company in Chicago. I have a one-stop shop in Chicago where they can get their personal habits or whatever delivered to their door. And then I had the transportation that takes you anywhere around the world that we can drive to. And then I also had the trucking company. When I originally started YouTube, my YouTube page has been up since 2017. It was under Kiss Waiting Incorporated. Once I met this sector and I started falling out with people, they started running my company in my business name. So that's when Cartier named me Room Shaker. So that, and he made my logo, and that's when I changed it into the Room Shaker. Cause it's like you sitting here going after a brand that has nothing to do with this, and it went left real quick. So I took my company name down because everybody was like, "Well, tell us about your company." But now, as you can see, when I argue with people, oh, prove to me you got a company. No, you just want to know my company information so you can run it or drag it or do whatever you want to do when it comes to my company. But baby, no, I'm not finna give you none of my information. And that's what they mad about.
Right.
Cause they came in telling me their life story. And I was basically nonchalant with them as far as giving them my personal information. So they don't have nothing to use against me.
I got you. Okay, but now that we're here, so I'm just trying to kind of ask you what's going to be next once you, because now that you're here, you know what these people are. You know you can't vibe with them. You're gonna
Well,
push
when me
that.
and Miss Fee had the conversation, we talked about me doing a news segment, me doing open topics and all that. But it's like whenever I try to branch off and do something like that, somebody want to come in and attack or leave negative stuff up under the comments of the shows and all type of stuff. So I say, well, I tell y'all what, I could do pre-recordings, record it, and just slap it up on YouTube. And I told them they can leave comments up under the video, and I respond in that manner. But then you had some people that was asking me, could they still interact with me? So I said, we're going to get rid of all the snakes, clean the house, and we're going to cut down all the bushes. And once I can get the page to where it can run positive, I'll stick on that nature. But then it's like they don't want to see it go positive. People say, like Miss Patricia and everybody else, we don't want to see that. They like drama. You start going positive, people gonna stop watching your page. And then it's like my name started back ringing and people trying to follow me from platform to platform. So I said at this point, I'm getting to the point where I'm just gonna stay on my own platform and rock with my own platform. But then there's other people that I support that I actually like going to their pages. But as you can see, whenever I call into a show, or I be in the comments, people just start attacking. And I'm like, oh no, I'm not finna play this game. And then if I respect you enough and respect your panel, like I told Lady Snoop, no, I'm not sitting on a panel with certain people. I just
Yeah.
drop down because you already asked me to be respectful. But every time they see me on the panel, everybody got to call in and state their problem with me. Okay, it's no coming from that. Leave me alone and I ain't got to speak to you or think about you. But they refuse to let it go. That's why I was like, some Lady Snoop is up and it's stuck. I don't
You a
care.
hot tamale. Oh shit, my fault. Not to cut you off, but you the hot tamale. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? When you come around, it's a show. You get what I'm saying? So it's like
but that's not a show. Who want to be the class clown all the time? It's okay.
No, I know. I hear you. I hear what you're saying. I know you don't want to be the show, but that's what they're gonna make it. You get what I'm saying? Because you're not really thinking about it, but they know your tendencies, so they know little tricks.
I think some of the stuff I say to people, I wouldn't want to talk to nobody like me because I done been very disrespectful. And normally in real life, a person will turn away from you and never look back. But it's like everybody is seeking my attention. If you want my attention, get my positive attention. Don't get my negative attention.
Yeah, because everybody
know where it's coming from.
I think people want to see you win. I think people want to see you win. That's why we're reaching out to you. At least some of us want to see you win because we see something in you.
You remember the fight the other day that we was watching on Old Boys IG? You remember?
Yes.
And people place bets on that fight. So people place bets. I'm not saying physically, but I'm not saying that they actually play, but they are betting on you to clown, right? Because if you clown, they money gets big.
Well, see, you know what? I think what it is, and I'm just gonna be real about it because I can read between the lines, having shared parts of both worlds. Really, these people need me, and they don't know how to ask me. And then I already told them I ain't finna be a part of the conniving and the fakeness. So that's why when they put my name on their title, they send other people to my Instagram or in my chat, all your name in the title, pull up so we can hear your side. No, because you need me to come on that panel because you done promised me to your viewers. And then that's why all of them, if I don't come off my panel, that's why they done start streaming my lives on their panel. But then now y'all going as far as, well, she ain't gonna participate or go along, so now we just gonna strike her channel. Then they like make a backup page. I'm not doing none of that. If that page gets taken, that's it and all for YouTube. I'm sorry. I'm not investing into YouTube like that. I have a real life.
I get it. I understand.
It all depends on too what you're doing it for. If you're doing this to help somebody, or you just doing this for play, okay, then do what you do.
Gonna do it for business because a lot of people done ask me, because that's like I was saying earlier. That's how Wicked seek me out.
Okay.
She was trying to start a trucking company, and then she was telling me about her homeless situation. So I sent her my job application. Soon as I sent her my application links for my company, people told me to stop doing it because then Cam reached out to me and said he wanted to drive for my company. So I sent him the application to him too. At this point, none of them ever completed the application. And people was like, no, don't do that, Room Shake. And I'm like, what are you talking about? And they was like, people really did that to get your company information. And I'm like, well, it ain't nothing they can do with it. And then they were like, yeah, people be doxing. And that's when they told me all the stuff people pulled on YouTube. And then I'm like, okay, so I changed the link to the application process. And they're like, I don't care what go on. It's plenty of jobs out here. People just reaching out to you trying to sell you that they looking for a job or they need help or something. But it be all just to get access to your information. And that's when I'm like, okay, I just changed everything up. My Gmail is changed into Room Shaker. My Instagram was changed to Room Shaker. And everything involving YouTube just was changed over to Room Shaker. So none of my personal information would be attached.
Oh, that's cool.
She a businesswoman.
Yeah. But like I'm saying, for like your next, because I really feel like you can really. Somebody got their YouTube.
Who is that in the middle?
Yeah.
I'm on Echo.
Next to me. Yes.
Can you hear me?
You're gonna have to refresh or something.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I just muted them. Go out and come back in.
Please.
is that you can teach so many people so many things, just like you say, your trucking company. You know, these kids right now, they winging it out there. They don't have nothing to look forward to. They out here killing and doing all this stuff. So the whole purpose of what we go through in life is to give back to somebody behind us that needs to learn from what we're going through. You can teach people about bullying. It's so many things that hey Ken, that you can do from this. And that's all I'm saying is what's your next thing, because you can definitely, I can see you, you know, exploding, because you do have a magnet type personality that draws people to you.
Well, only way I can see is like I said, I was thinking about taking Lady Snoop course, but then at the same time, I said I don't know. I'm gonna see if the page work out because they don't need me taking the course if it ain't gonna work out. But then they say once I get monetized, I have more options as far as like I'm not subscribed to none of them. I don't watch their lives or none of that. But I found out a lot of them are still subscribed to me. So
Yeah.
I'm like, certain information I don't want to put out there because to teach them the stuff they would need to know. I want to be like a whole video with an open view of me walking them through the steps to let them know how you do this and how you do that. And with them people sitting there, like they say, in order to teach somebody something, you got to give a little bit of yourself. So 9 times out of 10, when I do the paperwork, show them how to operate under their own authority and all that good stuff. My paperwork got my business heading on there, so they gonna see all this. But you got to be careful of the information you put out there. But I kind of want them to understand how you go through the process, how you go through the steps. If they in a different state, how they can go to their own state, what departments they got to go through, what departments they got to keep in touch with, the protocols, the vehicle checklists and all that stuff, the dot registrations, what all they going to need. It's a process. I'm going to have to walk them through it. So basically, I'm going to have to put my paperwork and stuff up on the screen. And I'm just not ready to do that when I still got people that's watching me that shouldn't even be studying me or be following me. But hey, it
Okay.
is what it is.
Well, you can do this just like Lady Snoop does her class. You can talk about whatever it is that you're doing, and then they can, you know, pay $20 or $25, how much ever you want to charge, and take them to a personal place where they can learn, because everybody else that can benefit from what you have shouldn't have to suffer because of some petty stuff on YouTube.
So what
Yeah,
would be
also,
like the personal place you have in mind?
Say that
Because
again.
we do it, what would be the personal place you have in mind? Because if we do a virtual over YouTube, people from all over can tune into that class.
Zoom, they got a lot of these different apps.
Oh yeah, they do got Zoom. Okay, okay,
Yeah.
okay.
And they got a few of them
Yeah,
where
over
team something. I've been doing, because I've been doing these jobs from home. Thank you, Max, for saying that, because that's what I'm looking for. I've been doing these jobs from home, and there's like a lot of little apps out there that you can do a class in, and do what you got to do. I don't want to see you waste no more time on here when you got something to give. Even talking about you growing up without your parents, or when your mother died. Look, I lost my mother 2000 and 2014.
It's okay. Don't put the information out there.
No, I wrote a book. The whole country, I don't give a fuck what somebody said about what I said. I said it myself.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? But just don't go for my deceased kids. Try to find one of the other things I went through, because I did a whole bunch of shit. Okay? So
Right.
I lost my mom in 2014. My son 2010. My mother 2014. I went in a coma for 7 days 2014. And then I lost my bishop. He was like my dad. And then I lost my daughter. So God said, and we ain't even talking about the other stuff I went through. So I went through that for somebody else, not for me. So that's why I'm on YouTube, because I want to be able to help somebody to get through some of the things I went through. I'm not on here for clout chasing and all that. Like I said, my channel will grow organically. I want to help people, because that's what I went through it for. You went through that for a reason. You went through everything you went through for a reason. You went through this for a reason, because you sure teaching me how not to fool with these people. I only talked to 3 people out of
I
YouTube.
try to tell them the same
And
thing.
that's it. That's it, and that's all.
I try to
Max,
say the same thing to these people. Be mindful.
yeah,
You
it's,
try to
Hi,
tell them
there's a,
Gigi.
what?
I'm gonna call you Gigi because that guy's girl is
yeah.
her son's sister.
I be telling people just call me Gigi or just say
uh,
guys girl.
Yeah, you know I get down say
yep. So
that
Miss
too. I be
Gigi,
like, yo, GG dog.
that's the name.
It's long to spell when you type it out. All that. Yeah. I ain't tripping.
So what you been trying to
Yep.
tell them,
Yep. I learned my
Max?
way around that.
Huh?
I be trying to tell these people, even the people that I didn't like when I used to see them. Oh, I got this. I got that. Oh, look at my this. I'm like, you can't tell these people this because you are in a troll comment section, and these people are going to use everything you say against you.
Yeah.
These
Yeah.
people are so mentally broken that they'll take your pictures and turn your pictures into another page. That to me, that's crazy. I don't want no picture of Miss B in my phone. I don't want no picture. 'Cause my kids are like, who these people?
But Max, you know who
I
looks
don't want
stupid
that
when
in
they
my
do that?
phone. Like, why are y'all
You know who
just
looks stupid
trolls? I
when they
mean,
do that?
the people, like it's
They look stupid.
cause I use cartoons and stuff. I use like pictures, but it don't be nobody we know. So
Yeah.
for somebody to sit there and try to put on a facade and act like they want to be victimized, I'm only gonna feel pity for you to a certain extent in the way you present your issue. So they get mad at me because I'm telling them you're not on here for the right reasons, and if you are on here to troll, or if you are on here looking for sympathy, you don't do it in the troll comment section. That's like I've sat back and watched your lives. I listened to your story. When I just shared your live, I did not share your live to nobody that I troll with. I shared it to the
Okay.
mature people that I know would not come here and do that dumb shit on your platform. That's
I had
why.
no clue.
So some people,
Thank you.
huh?
I said thank you. I didn't know that. Okay.
Oh yeah, girl, that's nothing. I even share people lives that I don't like, and I've even had people respond back to me and say, "You sharing your ops life? I mean, watch them. What do that got to do with me? You watching them?
Yeah.
Just watch them.
Yeah.
Watch them. I'm not
You
here
know
to
what
tell
this
you to
pastor said
see.
to
Like
me?
as far as people get,
Go ahead.
I'm sorry.
No, I said
Go
go
ahead.
ahead. I'll say it when you
Some
finish.
people think that me and Room Shaker are attached to each other because we wanna bully people because we the mean girls. To be honest, when I started talking smack to people, it was because they were saying something crazy to a person that I know. That's just like Miss Fee. What threw me off with her is that when I heard her cuss, so that pissed me off.
All right.
I never heard her cuss. So, bitch,
Mm-hmm.
now you messing with her. Now I'ma mess with you. You understand? Because this is an older woman. I'm only going to respect the older person. I'm only going to take your business and your character just as serious as you do. That's
That's
it, and that's
right.
all. So when you're
That's right.
paying somebody to spin their bin, if you're paying a person to promote your channel, your business, whatever, make sure that the person you paying, that's the type of crowd that you want to attract to help you build your brand and your business. Because if you're attaching your business to a troll comment, I'm only a comment section or sector. I'm gonna take your business just as serious as you do. So they always ask me, Max, why didn't you never put your business in here? First of all, I have a big store. Second of all, I don't need this. Third of all, I take my business seriously. I don't need nobody looking up where I work at and oh who do she got the deeds to this and why does that matter to you what I own? Focus on what you trying to own or what you do own and build that. Because the more energy you put into me, baby, I'm gonna just glow.
Right. Right. Right.
So when I talk shit to them, they're mad because I'm really reading them. I own a botanica. This is something that I do on a daily basis. If you want me to sit here and tell you about cars, moons, astrology, cosmology, all this crazy stuff, yeah, I'm not doing it on here because I get paid to do it off here. So why would I come on here and sit here and do that? That's why I
Okay.
said when the young lady that I got was getting into it with on Snoop's page, I kept saying to her, "You're not gonna keep telling me that you sat here and watched this man talk about trolling, and you see his comment section trolling, and you just clicked on the stream yard and just walked in here like, oh, where am I? No, you had to sit back and peek the scenery before you jumped out the bushes. Nobody's
Uh,
doing that. So for her to say that I just attacked her off rip, I didn't like it
I learned that when
because
I
when
went
you
over
came
on
at
this
Miss
stage.
Fee, you didn't. Yeah, and
Go
I
ahead.
seen you comment in the comments like, "Oh, I'm just here in the bushes. I'm just here for the entertainment."
No, I'm
I've
talking about I
seen you
learned
say
about a
that several
troll.
times in his comment section.
I
Oh
learned
yeah,
about a
a
troll
lot of
when
people will learn how to troll over there.
no, I don't know how to troll, but I learned about trolling when I went on this page. My son said, "Mama, they was talking bad about you." And then when I shared my story, everybody was like, "Oh, I'm sorry, I trolled her." I didn't know what troll was. You know what I'm saying?
It almost
I'm
feels
learning this
like
shit too.
it almost feels like there's a class or a training, or there's a maybe a training on how to troll.
Tutorial.
My
Yes.
goodness.
Yes,
Right.
because it's kind of
But
like,
to be honest, I taught a lot of them. I taught a lot of the people that's trying to like act like they want to come for me. I gave a lot of them heart. I gave a lot of them hope. I taught them how to troll because I used to get on their ass so bad, Miss Gigi. They the same girl that's trying to show my pictures and call me a gorilla and tell people they can't bear children. That same young lady, she used to run off crying. She used to say so much nasty stuff to people, and then she'll call in and say, and then she'll hang up. Because long as she get her point across, that's all she care about. So as I sat back and watched, once everybody started calling me a bully, I just stopped saying stuff because I said she'll eventually fry herself, and that's what happened. When I came back to talking in the comments, I said, "Look, nobody like her, but I was the bully though. I'm the bully." So when you come in, if you're interested in, like I said to her earlier, but she didn't want to listen. She just wanted somebody to hear her. She wanted to sound like she was Big Bo Getty. Listen, they call me mother for a reason. I got grown men calling me asking me for advice. I got females calling me asking me for advice on here because how you think because they know I'm gonna keep it 100 with them. I'm not here to shelter nobody's feelings, no matter what
Guys,
tragedy.
girls, guys, girls,
That's
we
why I
gotta
said
put yo.
be
Sorry, she
mindful.
gotta go on mute. That shit is yo. Hold on, guys, girls. I don't know what's in.
her echo.
I don't know what's in the back of you. I don't know if it's some aliens trying to abduct you, but you have to turn up the AC or the top fan, whatever it is.
Oh, I got a fan on. Okay. I gotta keep
I
it
was about
on.
to say it sound like the
What?
fan.
I'm
You
going
got
through
an industrial
menopause.
fan?
I'm gonna
And
OD
that's
right
fine. I
quick.
can't wait to go through that, girl.
Okay, let me turn it off. I can turn it off for a
You
minute.
But
know,
But
okay, well,
yeah,
with
I
this
know you're
but
trying to
yeah,
get the cool
information,
she.
off.
go ahead. Go ahead, Miss.
I
Okay,
just
good
didn't
enough.
understand. Like, if you're interested in, astrology and spiritualism and all of that, follow that. I mean, I'm not gonna say you gonna. That's like being a Muslim. You have to read up on the Quran before you jump into that religion. You have to really look into what you're signing yourself up for. So when you come in here acting like you're an empress or some type of princess, you cannot come in here talking about fuck that hoe, was asshole. Like, whoa, what? I thought you was love, peace, and light. So, like I said, I literally sat back and watched her expose herself. The same way she jumped off the handle and disrespected Miss P twice. She did it on her panel when Miss P was nice enough to come up there and tell her, I don't mind donating. Miss P told me she'll donate to my channel, but I told her, I don't have it. Just give it to some kids or something, because I don't got what you got. Give it to somebody you care about. So, she took it as Miss B said. She said, "I don't need your money. I don't need your monetary. I'm not looking for monetary gain. You're supporting me by being in the comment section. We know that." But she just was saying, like, whatever you were saying, she might want to contribute to this because you just gave some good points. I know you're not just up here talking because you got lips. So somebody
Well,
gonna give you something. I've even donated to her.
let me explain that to
Mhm.
you. Just like,
Wait, Miss B, hold on one second
go
before
ahead.
you say that. So, and just to let you know, Gigi, Miss Gigi, they like Room Circle went to somebody's platform and we're doing the same thing that she did over there.
Mhm.
And they said that somebody streamed his live and said that they was in a hole in the wall. So I wouldn't be surprised if they try to drag you into this. That's why I said anybody say something to you, don't feel no type of way if you hear me cussing like a damn sailor, because I'm gonna get on their ass. There's no reason for you to attack this lady, and she don't got nothing to do with shit. She just over here chilling, minding her business, and we just talking to her. And you don't like it because we're over here
Mhm.
talking about you over here. That's fine, but we can't control what others say or think. That's out of our
Mhm.
control. Only thing
That's
you
what I
can
said.
control
It's
is how
none of
you
my
carry yourself
business.
and how you act.
It's none of my business what people think about me. And let me tell you, I wrote a book. I wrote a little small project with 13 other women. And then let me tell you, if I was sensitive to all that, I would have been dead. I'd have been jumped out the window telling my story and knowing that the world has read it. You know what I'm saying? So I have tough skin with that. People can talk and say whatever the hell they want to say. It ain't my business. But don't don't be so freaking fucking evil to talk about my deceased kids because I live with that pain every day. So that's when I get tickled. And they can still try to do it because it ain't gonna work no more. And they can talk about me if they want to. They can do a lab. I don't give a fuck. Because I don't have to listen to it. I don't have to look at it. I block people and I keep moving. I don't put myself in situations that's gonna hurt me. So they can do whatever they want to do about
I
me.
think the things that be on
I
here,
could care less.
people always doing stuff on here and they try to hide the fact that they do it, or they'll
Yeah.
try to they think just because they think because it's on live and a person put their live on private, or they went back and edited or had somebody edit it for them, that people don't have a mental block that they've stored what you said in. That's why I said when me and her didn't get along when I first met that young lady, I told her even when they tried to mediate us then, I said I would never fuck with you because just the things you said to me, the things I said to you in my real life, I would never deal with a person that I've said crazy things to and they said crazy things to me just because I know that that's somewhere in the back of your mental. That's how you feel. So
Right.
I said, but she wanted to be friends even back then, and I told her I'm good. She said, "See, Max don't want to. She don't want to deal with me. She don't want." And I said, "I'm good. It shouldn't bother you that I don't want to talk. Why are you so mad that I don't want to talk to you?" I said, "You told me to leave you alone. Don't troll you no more. And I'm glad you said I heard this out your own mouth, so I'm gonna leave you alone." And I did that. The females that I talked to in the chat, they was still on her top. That don't got nothing to do with me because they can't stand you. They gonna still do it. So
Yeah.
even after I started talking to her again this time, the females that I talked to still was like, "Ugh, I don't know how you talk to her." And I'm like, she alright, she done been through some shit like everybody else. She alright. She just be venting through anger, taking her anger out on everybody else. So I let it
Mhm.
be. But for you to sit here and tell me you would call CPS on me because I'm an active mother at a football game and I went to walk to my car to smoke a blunt, she act like I was the coach on the field, like 10-4 with a big old blunt in my hand.
Oh my God.
First of all, weed is legal. She's
Sure
so
is.
dark. Like, why would you say something like this? I'm gonna call CPS on her. Oh, the same way that same thing happened with Not on My Watch. She called that lady the board, the nursing board in Arizona on her. I'm not a fan of Not on My Watch, but at the end of the day, this is how this lady provide for her child. What's up with you? But you peace loving life though. That's why I didn't say nothing. I just used to sit back and let people self destruct.
Right. That part.
Cause I'm a bully. I'm a bully.
That part.
I'm a
Yeah,
bully.
yeah,
But this lady right here,
yeah.
she sat here and called me a whole monkey as if she's not just as brown as me. Tonight she's
But
up
hold
here
up,
showing my
hey,
pictures.
Max, we in heaven.
Yeah.
What's up? Hold on. we we in heaven. Like you see, we on God's girls world. I get it. I understand, but you gotta realize though, you know what I'm saying? Like it's I'm not gonna say the whole saying everybody say I ain't gonna do that. I know what they're waiting for me to say, but at the same time, you got some quality. You gotta focus on the quality, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Everybody can hear your voice.
But
I
see
was in
my
the chat.
channel, my channel, I never made that YouTube to be no podcaster or no blogger. I don't care about that. I have a decent income in my real life. So all of that telling me don't say this over here, don't do that. I don't care. I don't care. I'm not trying to be
Nah, hold on,
monetized.
Mac.
I'm not
Hold on,
trying to.
Mac. Hold on, Mac.
None of that
I ain't
matters to me. I made
wait,
that
hold
channel
on, Mac.
because I was being. No, no, no. I'm just telling you why I have my channel.
Oh,
I made
okay.
my channel because once again, the same thing that's going on tonight on somebody else's channel, it happened to me on Miss Patricia's channel. On her channel, her and somebody else decided to, make a video about me and Eve. So me and Eve don't have no platform to speak on. We don't like we not, so we scrambling like, cause how we gonna respond? Cause she wasn't letting us up there when she was I
I
understand Miss
remember
Patricia
that.
because she be drinking. So I tried to tell her a few times, like Miss Patricia, just chill out. You drinking, you know what I'm saying? You got the do what you say, you know what I'm saying? Just chill. But Miss Patricia, there's no once somebody is at their limit, I don't hang around people that's higher than me. If we didn't start this high together, I don't want no parts of it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Cause I'm not gonna speak if I'm not feeling like you, I don't want to be around it. So Miss Patricia, she was getting out of control. She was, oh, this is my panel. Bitches. She started calling us out of our name. I thought it was funny because Miss Patricia is a sweet lady. But we was up there just trying to help her. Like once again, she did it to Room Shaker. Me and Room Shaker sat there on her live with her and tried to help her unblock people and figure out what was going on to her channel once she let these people manipulate her. And that's why a lot of me and her arguments was starting because I kept telling her like, "Yo, this girl is blocking people while I'm up here. Like, this is what's going on. Like, these people is ruining your channel. They study keep trying to get back in her head to tell her that that's not them, that's us. We was live. Somebody struck Miss Patricia's channel. They told her that it was us. How we striking her channel and we live? We barely know how to work StreamYard. We just now getting to know how to work this. We can't do two things at one time. We trying to figure this out over here. So
Hmm.
it's just that the play shit. I think a lot of people don't care for me because I really don't entertain the plays. They'll send somebody like Room Shaker the script because she's quote unquote messy. They know she gonna entertain that. When they send me them 7 pages of texts, I don't even respond to it. I'm not reading that bibliography, fam. I'm not about to read this. This how is this gonna help my mental? Me storing this in my brain and taking this in. What is this doing for me? So I don't read it. I don't read it because once you start sucking that in, you inviting
Yeah,
that into
that
your
part.
life and into what you got going on. So I don't never read it. I don't read it. You can't include me in something I never responded to. How am I included? I didn't even entertain this shit. So that's why they can't stand me because I'm gonna keep it a buck. I've listened to even Cooling lie. I listen to so many people tell so many lies, and I'm like, why are you lying about that? You act like somebody about to come through the phone and do something to you.
I
Willie,
just
what
Just
was
say
want
you
you
to
said
saying
it.
to
You
me?
can't nobody do nothing to you.
I just want
Huh?
what happened?
No, no, I was trying to ask Willie what was he saying to me because I didn't hear it.
No, I wasn't really saying that. I was trying to tell Max, like,
Oh, okay.
you can't give away too much free game. Like you can't tell people, what I'm saying, certain things because what they do is they take that information and then they're just gonna flip it 10 different more ways. So it's like the more you say, the more they say. So it's like it's not to say that you lost because you was quiet. It's like you be quiet because you know better. You get what I'm saying? Like every dog has its day. So just like it could be you could be the talk of the town. You wait about 2 months, 3 months. They're the talk of the town. So it's like you know what I'm saying? It goes like that, but it depends on how much energy you want to get a situation. Like somebody can see a photo, like I even heard. Jody said yo, somebody's still gonna take that down. So you know what I'm saying? So it's like that's the facts at the end of the day. So it's like how much energy you want to put into that. You get what I'm saying? Like we get it. It's a female. She looked this way. She looked that way towards you, to you. But you know what I'm
That's why
saying?
we're
Other
all
people.
made different. All
There you
females are
go.
not going to look the same.
There you go.
And I'm
Yeah.
cool with that. That's why they kept because even when me and Shay first got into it, they kept trying to insinuate. I've even watched them play this coloristic role between me and Candy. Like, oh yeah, she look better because she's light skinned. And everybody done seen me and everybody done seen her. So I'm like, okay, I know where this is going. Because my mother has children that look like they're either Puerto Rican. I got freckles. And some of my siblings got freckles. Like, because my mother's half breed. So, with that being said, it don't bother me. The coloristic stuff, it don't bother me. But I just try to point it out to them that this is what you doing. This what you doing. But you telling me you trying to build your channel up on something and I have a whole file of all the coloristic things you and a few other people have said to me, all because I'm darker than you. And I'm really not even that dark. I got a brother that's just as black as my television. Like, I'm not even that black. So
Nah.
even when I say I'm dark skinned, people like even when I say I'm dark skinned, people always say you not dark skinned. You brown skinned, but you're not dark. But I consider myself as dark skinned.
Yeah,
And
but
I
you
don't have a
can't
problem with it.
you
I'm
can't play
comfortable in my skin.
right. I
That's
mean, you
right.
can't play into that colorism type shit. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody like them a little brownie.
I don't play
You know,
into it, but I just point it out to them.
yeah, yeah,
I don't
yeah.
think you heard what I
Yeah.
said. I don't play into it. I point it
Oh,
out.
okay.
So when you putting up pictures of a dark skinned woman and you're calling them a gorilla, that's being very coloristic and you're a black woman yourself. But you're putting up this facade that you're peace, love, and light. That does not give me peace. That gives me dark, thunder, and hell. That's what that gives me. That does not give me love, light, or no type of peaceful shit at all. That right there let me know what type of person she was. Then when they went to saying how another woman couldn't bear a child, and she tried to say she wasn't a part of it, you and your friend was in the comments saying that. They know they had Eve blocked, and they know I got them blocked. We can't see it, so they called up to Polar's channel and told him, "Don't let them speak on me no more." Polar said, "Don't call up here saying that because I just screenshotted what you said." He said, "I'm not going to repeat what you said." So when he said he wasn't going to repeat it, I seen about 5 or 6 other females that comment that was made. It affected them. I can't have kids. What is like? What that shit ain't cool. It's not funny. Like what? I done lost several babies, and it's still I seen so many. That's why I stayed on her homegirl top as an older lady. I went to snapping on her, but I tried not to because she said she was 50 plus or was about to be 50, and I was like, "Girl, you up there with my mom, so I'm gonna just let you breathe, and I'm just gonna ignore you." That's why I blocked her because I didn't want to disrespect her. But once she started the coloristic stuff with Shay, like yeah, the gorilla, 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 gorilla. So they kept on doing it. So they like, well, show your picture. I'm like, no. Even Miss Fee, put your picture up. Absolutely not. Why? So they can steal it? Why? Where I'm from, I can put a whole hex on your whole family just from your pictures. I can have you so miserable, and you will make everyone in your house miserable because I have your picture. That's why I said, why are y'all taking people pictures? I'm not a bitch you want to keep playing with my picture because you might have a bad day tomorrow.
Hey, wait, hold on. This is YouTube now.
No. This is real life for me because I can shake a bitch world up. That's my background. That's where I came from. But I'm not nasty like that. They shake their own world up by just keep messing with people and saying weird shit. You're not going to get anywhere. You keep saying that you trying to build your channel up with the higher ups or some masses. What masses you think going to come towards a black female that's attacking her own? And then for her to say
Hey,
she never was coloristic when you first got up on the panel, you said I'm not even pretty to be a dark skinned girl. So that's very coloristic.
but
That's
we gotta
being
cut
very
that out,
coloristic.
man. We all love Destiny's Child, but you know how Beyonce get down. You get what I'm saying? So it is what it is. Like that's just as the world turns, man. You know, I'm not telling you to turn down. You can turn up. I like when you turn up and all like, hey, you from New York?
Yeah, I'm from New York.
Oh, she said it like
I even
she
was
said it like it
judged
was
about being from
private.
New York. I can't be from nowhere. Like I can't be from nowhere. I can't have parents from Haiti. I can't be nothing. Like I just gotta be an old
Hey,
monkey
Hello,
nah,
sister. I
nah, I
love
hear
you.
you. Yeah, yeah, it's all good. Oh, they all mean in the chat. Okay, what's up, Diane? I see all y'all, but listen, man,
Was
you
that
from the I'm from New York
Hi, Miss
myself,
Diana.
you know. So it is what it
Okay.
is, you know,
was that
shit
pressure
like
that
that.
came up earlier and couldn't come up? Is he trying to come back up? Big pressure? Who was the guy that was who mic wasn't working? I'm just trying to make sure that wasn't big pressure. Can y'all hear
I
me?
don't know. Somebody in the
Oh,
comments,
I see
I
the
can hear
pressure
you.
comments.
Yeah, he said Max speaking fact. I mean,
Oh,
you know how I get. You know how I get when it's that season. Happy Halloween. All the trolls come out to play. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. But when you see somebody in real life, real time, like it get different. You know. You
I
know.
just hope that
So
we can move past it. Is there a way
that's
to move
right.
past it and not get caught up in the lie or the
They're not gonna move past it because they're not gonna move past it, Missy. Because if you pay attention to now, if you go look on these people pages, the most views they get is when they have like Room Shaker said, if they have us in their title. So that's the way they're gonna get their channels off the ground by talking about people that are clout. That's talking about people that who can get their chat up to 80 and 100. That's why they're gonna keep trying to attack us, just as like the other girl that they got over there with the glasses. She's attacking people that's way in a higher bracket than us. Like she gonna attack Skull, she gonna attack Snoop, and you only got like 100 or 60 or 90 subs. What is we doing? You attacking these people for no reason just because you want to be seen. Baby, you don't have to be seen like that. That's just like when they said the
Right.
same situation with Kim. I spoke on this with Kim. If you were trying to combine both sectors and you see you in a sector with some loud raging bull women, if that's a mommy sector, you should have went over there and told them, hey, we could all collab if you come over here and show these, because I know these broads over here, some others. If y'all come over here and talk about motherly things, I'm telling you, this to calm my chat down. You get some subscribers, I can get some. He didn't do that though. He wanted a different type of vibe. He wanted people to argue. So he wanted me to come up there. He was telling these people over there, like, I got somebody for you. So when I hear somebody saying that that's not what they was doing, when I literally came on your panel and you told these girls that you got somebody for me, they not crazy. They done sat back and watched people me cut tear people in the shreds. The young lady said it out her own mouth. Hey, room shaker, Max. I don't want to argue with you. They just want to keep putting these women against each other. When she said that, I said I could dig it. I respect it. I didn't feel like she was running from an argument. I felt like she was doing what Max be doing. You don't call me up here if you want me to call. I come up here when I get ready.
Right. Right.
No, that's true. That's true. You know what I'm
But when
saying?
she
You
came to
are
Room Shaker
who
chat
you
and
are.
said that, I respected what she was saying.
A God's girl. Are you back?
Yes.
Yeah.
You remember when I told you that I said, you know what, Max is sizing her up. She's checking out how she what
Big
we
pressure.
call it
What up?
scope, but they
Hmm.
call it scratching. She checking out
Welcome
how
to
What's
the
she
going
panel.
look.
on, bro?
That's how I said that to her about you when the girl was trying to get you to rah rah with her and you wouldn't. I said she's sizing her up. She's I'm sizing you up, watching you size somebody else up. You hear
Wow.
me? Yeah,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
because so you was waiting for when you was ready based on what you have gathered in how she how she spit. So scat or whatever y'all call it. But go ahead. Hey, big pressure.
Skiffle.
Hi, Big Pressure.
Hey,
Welcome to
hey,
the panel.
thank you, thank you. How y'all doing, man? Salute to everybody. Um, you
What
know,
up? What up? What up?
I've been around for a long time, and I try to be positive, optimistic type of person, but and you know, before I turn on a person, I try to at least talk to them and see can anything be made sense of it? And I did it with Room Shaker, and I could see because I remember when Room Shaker first came in, and Room Shaker she was just that genuine person where she didn't hide much, she didn't seem like she was dodging much, she was just herself, and I liked
Mm-hmm.
that about her.
Mm-hmm.
And but as time went on and I started seeing, and even when her and Wiki had their issue, Room Shaker was the first one to say, I'm gonna stop. I'm not gonna say anything else about her. But then Wicked Angel kept it going and Room Shaker fell back into the trap of it. And it seemed like she going deeper and deeper because to me, I feel like the Room Shaker, that genuine person, is turning into that. Now, I'm not saying she is that person, but it's like they bringing stuff up out of her that she don't really need to make her channel run. You know what I'm saying? She don't really
Yeah.
need all of that to make her channel run.
Yeah.
And
Because she's
you know,
likable.
right, right. That's the reason why she caught on so fast, and she very savvy. She done learned a lot more stuff of how to work the app and all of that that a lot of people don't even know, and they've been doing it for a while. You know what I'm saying? So
Right.
she very creative with it, and but I was just telling her to just see the thing is the only way this gonna stop is if somebody just stop. You just
Mm-hmm.
let them have it. You know what I'm saying? That's the only way, cause a person can only argue so long by
That's what I
themselves.
said. Argue by themselves.
They can only do it so
Right.
long by themselves. And what I'm seeing is everybody seeing Room Shaker wave and how fast it blew for her. Now, but everybody else trying to chase that same tactic, but Room Shaker didn't playing it. Now people are going and they're planning beats. They are planning, they are running these plays with people who got a little bit of a crowd to try to grab them people over to their side. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah.
And Max didn't have a page. Max just created a page because Max felt like I'm not finna go out here and argue. Like Max get on her page, she don't bring nobody to the panel. She just observe what she see, and
Mm-hmm.
she do it in a most constructive critical way. You know what I'm saying? it's like it's real constructive, critical thinking. If you listen at what she's saying, don't be so. I don't like her. She making a lot of sense. You know what I'm saying?
Right, she
She
do.
make a lot of sense, and so that's why I say at some point somebody got to stop. We just got to stop. You got to let them have it and just stop. And I don't know. I asked Room Shake about that on a live. We was on one night, and she was like, "Nah, it's there, and it ain't no backing down." I can't say nothing about it, but once again, it's gonna be a continuing cycle if somebody don't stop. Cause it seems like don't nobody want to say, you know what? I'm bigger than this. I'm gonna move my platform to doing this. I'm not even gonna worry about it because we done heard all the jokes. We done heard all the narratives. We done heard
Yes.
all the spins. Now, as subs, I don't have a page, but as a sub, I can form my own opinion about it. But I'm not finna keep coming to listen at the same people argue with the same people every day. I'd rather go watch somebody teach me how to cook something different. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, yes.
And that's just me. You know, so I tend to stay away. Once I seen it had got to a point where it wasn't gonna stop, I just sort of stayed out the chat, found some new stuff to look at, found some new stuff to listen at. You know what I'm saying? Now, don't get me wrong, it was cool when it was just the genuine trolling, but when them kids got involved, I don't even like
Yes.
when they be talking about addresses and hey, if y'all want to fight, that's cool. But when y'all start talking about killing and all of that, man, we got too much of that in our community to be just finding this up. And a lot of us got kids.
Do I sound clear?
Yeah, and then they'll say when it gets out of hand, well, it's just for entertainment.
You got to turn the YouTube off. First family. First
Yeah, you
fam
know what I'm
West.
saying? So it'll start going out of hand, getting out of hand, and then they'll say it's just for entertainment. So
Mm-hmm.
it's like no, now it's ugly, you know.
Yep.
So it's like, come on, why push people because you don't know where someone is emotionally and mentally.
But I think a lot everybody caught up in the views of what this drama is bringing. But all that is not good. That is not positive. You got to stand up behind a lot of this stuff, and eventually
Ain't
people
no
get
fake
tired.
friends.
You know what I'm saying? People gonna get tired of it.
Hmm?
Yeah,
I did see
very
it. I
loud.
get tired.
Somebody.
Okay, something's echoing.
Who's the new person on the
Yeah.
panel? I'm gonna go on mute and let them
Unplug
talk.
your headphones. Unplug your headphones.
Let me see. Unplug your headphone. It's First Fam West TV.
I don't. I'm talking directly into
Okay,
my
that
laptop.
sounds better now.
Okay.
I think.
How y'all doing? Hello to the panel.
Welcome to the panel.
Hello.
Hello.
What's going on?
Just sitting back. Just first time I'm over here. First time I'm over here. I liking the conversation. Liking the conversation.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
I've been
I've been
doing
doing this for years. I can see it on
Facebook.
There's an echo.
So I'm over here now.
Bad.
You gotta mute your mic real quick.
Is it me?
Is it me? Okay.
Mute. Okay.
Okay. So y'all.
Okay. Mr. West, so what did you say that you enjoying the conversation?
Oh yeah. I mean, from what I mean, I roll with Big Shake, Room Shaker, and Max. I fuck with them because I mean, like what y'all was talking about earlier.
My fault, bro. You can turn your mic down.
You said the mic.
Yeah, turn your mic down a little bit.
How's that? Is that better?
Alright, cool.
Okay. I mean, shit, I agree. I mean, it's just a lot of fuckery up in this sector. I mean, up in these streets or whatnot. I just don't get caught up. But I mean, sometimes these people just pull you in just by popping up on other people's panels and just calling out niggas' names and shit. And I see a lot of that. So I mean, I think that's cancer that's going along with this in this community and shit. Because I would think you come to YouTube, they give you channels. It's like somebody giving you an opportunity to open up your store, and whatever you selling or whatever you trying to give to the people information, use this channel to make some money, grow an audience. But it seems like motherfuckers want to get into the fuckery and who doing what and who fucking who and all this other goofy shit. And it after a while, that shit gonna wear out. I mean, people gonna, they ain't gonna be want to fuck with your channel no more. And I'm starting to see that with a lot of these people channels is, motherfuckers getting tired because they don't be having no real content.
Right. They
Which
don't.
is
Which is what I have been trying to say.
that
Everybody has something to offer that's different.
Right.
Very unique. I think
Max
great.
Drake,
I know I'm not a troller.
if I was
If
going
I
to
was
have
going
a
to have a
female
female
controller of choice, everybody knows it's Max. Big pressure.
Big
I
pressure.
think
I
that
think
your
that your
intellect and your point of view
is so
needed.
needed.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. When you
talk,
talk, you have
you remind me
somewhat of
my
Mahia.
He
He
is
is
really
really balanced.
I think
So I think we all have something different to offer.
So
So even if
we
we
share
share
one another,
one another, as far as the time
it
frame,
can be
it
totally
can be
different.
totally different.
And
Yeah.
And it can still have trolling in it,
but not
but not trolling.
here to
Here to carrying it on.
Let
Big pressure have men talk. You know what I'm saying? Let God's girl have.
Like, I want to see some shit. You got God's Girl. That itself should be some sisters on this channel, and from a woman's perspective, telling about just what their experience with God or whatnot, or what blessings they giving and how they can help out a lot of sisters, because they be needing that. I don't see that enough on YouTube. I don't really see no channel where it's just a channel on women and positive women, and they uplifting, especially the black women. You know what I'm saying? I mean, just like you're talking about earlier with this color shaming and all that. And I'm like, my nigga, I got daughters, and they different shades. So it's like, they got to deal with that. I'm not a woman, but I understand that they deal with a lot. Women deal with a lot of emotion and just proving themselves in the world. They already got strikes against them. I'm sorry.
Right.
You know.
Colorism is bad in the house.
Wait, hold on, everybody.
Right.
Hold on, everybody. There is an echo. And that means everybody got their YouTube on. You have to use the StreamYard and the YouTube upload. And they need to close that. That's why it's echoing.
Yep, just the extra box out. Or if you got your box up, press pause on it.
Okay, something went away.
Sure
I
did.
got two phones, so
Are you on the phone, Chris Fan Willis?
Nope.
You on a computer?
I'm just talking right into the laptop.
Okay, look on your browser and see you got YouTube open still.
No, I don't. Just one window. That's crazy.
Yeah, that's crazy. But basically,
Oh, you know what? Go to your mic settings. Go to your mic settings and press the echo. Tap that echo thing.
Okay.
Tap it and turn it back on. Turn it off and turn it on. It should work.
All right. How's that sound?
Way
Yeah.
better.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's way better.
You kinda
Okay,
sound
yeah.
That's what I
right
was
now.
saying earlier. It was my fault.
Okay.
But I kind of want to tell him what this channel is about. I had always been doing lives and stuff, but I had lost 2 children. So this channel was really for mothers and family members that lost children to violence. But I didn't want to put myself in a box. So there's a whole lot of other things that can be spoken on here. So that's my channel. And I've just been letting it, I haven't been pushing it. I'm not a cloud chaser. So I haven't been like pushing it or anything. Because if I want to just have a whole bunch of people on there, I can go to my Facebook and do lives. But
Right.
I want it to go to a bigger audience, and I want it to grow the way it's supposed to grow. You know what I'm saying? So that's why. And I appreciate everybody that has all the new subscribers from today. Thank you, Room Shaker, and thank you, Max, and everybody that shared it. I appreciate you. And even, what's his name? Gordo. Thank you, Gordo, because I seen that he shared it too. Thank you, everybody that has come through today. And but yeah, that's what we plan to do. We plan to do a lot of, I believe in healing because I've been broken for so long, and I believe that I went through what I went through for somebody else. So
Mm.
that's what I'm doing on here. I'm doing my part for the world.
Yeah, I like to hear that because I mean, you know, as black men, we raised most of us is raised by women. You
Hmm.
know, so it's like women deal with so much on their plate, and you know, us as men, you know, we look out into the hood and get all our influence from that and TV and a lot of other shit. And it's like it ain't no real man. It's there out there, but it's just not promoted enough. And I think that it need to be. A lot of the ignorant shit I see, and you know, it's just getting so tiring. You know what I'm saying? I mean, not to throw the subject off, but when I heard Mother Duck talk about her
Oh my God, I
son,
cried.
yeah, I was at my my work, and I was like, damn. I mean, I could man because when I lost my cousin, he got murdered, and his mom's called me right that night. I'm like at work, and she let me out. Like, damn, the pain, you know,
Yeah,
just to lose that, and it's like I mean, we doing so much ignorant shit out here. I mean, it's like it's more opportunities now, and motherfuckers just want to be ignorant. And like I say, after a while, you get tired of that, and you don't get nothing from that. You don't get no type of substance, no nothing. I mean, and
nothing.
I mean, like I said, I got daughters. I got all daughters, so I mean, and they all got their own different personality. So
And
it's
you're
like,
right too, because when I seen that today, I
mm-hmm,
I put a comment. I was like, because I have two children that got
mm-hmm,
killed. The
mm-hmm,
violence, and there's nobody paying the price for it. So
right,
I I felt her. I was just like, oh my God, I cried. I was like, my day may come, but God may not even allow me to have that day. So I have to accept what I have and do what I have to do to help somebody else get through that because it's nothing like that's what I'm saying. I found out when I started getting kind of out in this community how cold blooded people were. It
mm-hmm.
started off with one chick talking about my deceased
Salute.
kids,
Bless you.
and she don't know me from Adam or Eve.
Mustafa.
I found out how evil people are. And I was
Yeah,
like, because I was like, I don't know if I'm gonna do that because I'm ready to hit a plane and my son that even hurt my son and it's not a whole bunch of stuff you could say that affects us like, but don't go after something that I'm dealing with daily.
yeah, yeah.
You wake up every day and your child ain't gonna be there, and not just that part, the part of how they got taken out of here. That's devastating. So I just can't understand how people could do that, but they do. So I learned that.
And see,
So try to come at me with
that's
something
the
else because
part.
that ain't gonna work no more.
Right.
And help me, room shaker. She's still here. Max. How I it's hard for
Your
me to
room shaker.
process how they don't want
If
you
it's
to
something
talk
said
about
about kids, Deb, I can't help you process it.
See,
no,
my
and
whole thing,
you
I ain't
can help me.
fucking with that, man.
No,
You a
I'm not
foul
talking about that.
motherfucker.
No, I'm not talking about that. I'm just
Wait,
saying,
let her say what she said. What you got to say, Missy?
yeah, how can you, troll somebody and talk about an area, and then when somebody troll you in that same area, then it's bloody murder. How dare you?
But
Hold
So
on,
that's
let's
what
keep
I've
it a
been
hundred.
saying, Miss
how
C.
can
You been
Let's keep it a
Miss
hundred. I'm
C. You
sorry.
been
Let me say
around,
this
and
because
you
I want
can
to say
see.
this because I want this person to hear it because I know they're in the bushes. I want them to hear it. But
I'm
you can talk
listen.
about somebody's children, deceased kids, and then when somebody come after your kids that are alive, you want to pitch a hissy fit. So you got to remember, karma is a bitch. And I know anything that anybody do to me, it's a price to pay. I might
Right.
not see it, ever see it, but it's gonna happen. So people got to be careful. Because that
I just
same
don't.
person, and I know y'all know who I'm talking about, is whining
It's
about
kind of
somebody
hard.
talking about her children, but she talked about somebody else's deceased children who won't get their kids back. And I don't need a pity party because I'm living that part. Okay.
But I'm just
Yeah, I ain't
I'm
with all
honestly
that.
trying to understand it. I'm trying to understand the hypocrisy of it and why it's they come across as if they're not being a hypocrite. I don't get. And maybe I'm too analytical and I really am trying to process it to understand
Well,
it.
bragging at
And
it.
maybe it's just not a understandable, circumstance. Help me, please.
Okay,
I
so Miss
mean, you
C.
got people who are heartless. You got people who are so heartless. I'm sorry. Um, but I mean, you got people who are heartless. You got people right now. You got people working on demon time. Just none but demons and fleshlies. So you gonna get everything.
Right.
You gonna get everything. I
Right.
mean, we just heard. I deal with the entertainment hip hop community. So we just heard what Hitman Holler his. They try to break into his house and they it looked like they were coming for him. They shot his girlfriend.
Girlfriend, I heard that. Too.
Yeah, she survived, but it's like we seen like we was talking about on the Homie Hood on Lock channel. Like it's like they're coming for your family members. They're
Yeah.
coming for your babies and all that. So from the violence to the verbal assaults, you're gonna get them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You're gonna get them more and more. So at the same time, if somebody protecting, like if somebody talking shit about me, oh yeah, fuck you, blah blah blah. It's like, yeah, you coming at my kid. It's like, okay, nigga. It's like now you taking a low blow, and you don't know
But
my
see,
kid.
that's why Shaker said what she said. In certain
Mhm.
places, they don't care. Like in
Yeah,
Chicago, certain things that they say out there, they don't care.
Yeah.
right.
Nothing's like people in New York. A lot of people in New York say SMD, which is, top
Yeah,
me off. A lot of
yeah.
people say that. Girls say that. I say that. Everywhere is
Hmm.
a different walk of life. Just because you're not used to it, that's not my job to get you used to it. You're gonna just keep hearing me say it. You don't have to like
Hmm.
it. But as far as people trolling people and saying something, and then get mad when somebody say the same thing back to them, Miss B, I know you don't heard me 11 times. This is how most of my arguments start. It's all shits and giggles when you laughing at the next person. Now it's your turn. It's a problem.
Hmm. Facts.
Why is it a problem? Because it's your turn. We want to laugh at you now. That's why I say when I see people make troll pages of other people, block that page. Block it. No, I let my trolls rock. I only got one rule with them. Don't come up here acting like you. Don't try to act like me and you not talking like how I talk. Don't be my troll page and you not acting like me.
Right.
That's it. That's my only thing with my trolls. But other than that, I don't know why people do it. But once again, that's called victimizing and being a hypocrite.
Hmm.
You being a hypocrite now. You can't sit up here and try to say you. That's just like
Some
even the
people don't care.
subs. We get tired of hearing this drama all the time. I'm tired of drama. You can't be tired of drama if you study long and in. I know for a fact, Big Pressure detox from this shit. Sometimes he with the fuck shit. Sometimes he just know how to take a break. So when you feel like you don't want to hear this yelling drama, bitch, this fuck your kids, everybody dead. You don't get on here because you know that's what's going on. If you're gonna get flip around,
Yep. If you don't
type
like
in
it, don't
something
tune
about
in.
God and you just
These are
type in
channels.
positivity.
Yep.
Right.
But they like running to the
You
fire.
breaking
People
it
love
up.
to run to the drama. Motherfuckers be fighting and people run to it, crowd around, cheer it on. You know what I'm saying? That's how it's been. So you gonna get it. You just gotta deal with it. And like I said with Room Shaker, to me, like I said, she was coming in positive, I guess, in the beginning or whatever, doing her thing, and then when people came at her, she came back at it. I mean, I would have did the same thing.
Mhm.
But like you
Yeah.
said, motherfuckers get mad. Oh, nigga, you just said what you said about me, bitch. So, you know what you think?
And what's so beautiful about YouTube that could happen, like Fee was saying earlier, we can piggyback. This person go live at this time, this person go live, and you can have different subjects for everybody's needs. And
Right.
and getting mad at somebody being on somebody's platform, that's not what it's enough out here for everybody. Because like I said, everybody is not here for my message. Everybody haven't lost a child. Everybody hasn't been through the stuff I've been through. So there's something for everybody in every life if
Right.
we are going to that, if we're going there.
I mean, shit. The others is getting on here making a killing, while niggas on here bickering back
thousands and
and forth.
thousands of
Fact,
viewers.
They
fact.
be like, oh, they went over there, they talking. I'm like, nigga, give a fuck. Do you see this nigga every day? When you get up and go out, do you see this motherfucker? No, you don't. And y'all niggas get so emotional. I'll be like,
Like,
nigga,
there
for
you go,
real.
like that. Well,
Like, motherfucker, nigga get up, think about him, brushing his teeth, eating, like, nigga, what? Go out and do your, man, that motherfucker saying that about me on YouTube. I can't wait to get home so I can talk shit. That
So how do
sounds.
we get there? How do we get there? How do we help each other to get there to where we can have millions of, thousands and thousands of subscribers with our message, getting
Well,
out of this
well,
bubble that we stuck in right now? Because it's like I don't feel myself stuck, but I'm
I
just right
think
there
because what
organically.
I do in my big, because I got a podcast, Blog Talk. We help people with their podcasts and all that type of shit. Networking is a big part of it. If
Yeah,
you're willing to work with people and they really got their business tight and shit like that, but if they on some fugazi fuck shit, it ain't even worth it. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you got to use the tactics of like a lot of business people where they just don't fuck with people who just ain't educated or they don't waste their time. Sometimes you want to just, okay, I'm gonna have to be, if I want to be a millionaire, I'd rather have conversations and be around millionaires. I don't need to be around a bunch of poor bump ass niggas if they
right,
don't want to move forward. If you don't want to move forward, why the fuck I'm fucking with you? If you're
right.
going to talk about spirituality, then you need to get in the field with others who doing that and come to a common ground and make a network. I think with Max and Room Shaker and them, they entertain me. I think Max is like a comedian, but she funny, tell her like it is. She remind me of kind of like what's her name, Wendy Williams, but more realer and not fake like how she is, but just how she used back in the day. I'm old school nigga. Back in the day, like
yeah.
talk that shit, and like I say, she gonna give you that real raw, uncut, unfiltered. But that's
Hmm.
that New York flavor, and to me, it helped motherfuckers. When I heard it the other night, she was like, "Yeah, like it's true shit." So I don't know. It sound like she, single parent or whatnot, but she, doing her thing. It's a lot of women out there that's going through that same shit. Stop being getting in your feelings and sit down and listen, little nigga. You know what I'm saying? You may learn
Yeah,
something. And I think
yeah,
that's motherfuckers be pried up. You know what I'm saying? We try to tell some nigga, I don't need to mention his name, but try to tell some nigga early on the channel and was like, nigga, your business is off. Don't get mad because the homie trying to tell you that you done took all these L's because you just giving away your money. You know what I'm saying? And we as people do that. Well, instead of going to somebody who got the business right, they'll go to the white man and spend all your money. But when it comes to your own people,
right.
oh man, can we get the hookup? Let me do this, do that. Can you give me? I'm like, nigga, fuck that. Nigga, the sign says open for business, my nigga. And we gotta be that way,
and see the first
Nigga
thing,
said the
like I
sun.
said, the first
You
thing to
got
get us off
Buffalo.
this cycle is people got to stop. We got to stop entertaining it from our bloggers. If we like these bloggers, like I said, it's a lot of bloggers that I really like that I just haven't been watching because
Mm-hmm.
every time I tune in, I'm hearing a whole bunch of yelling,
There
and that's not content creating. You know what I'm saying?
you
That's
go.
really not. That's really not. They're just making content and just a whole lot of
To
mess.
me, it's
But
gossip,
but
man.
but
Yeah,
and
that's our own fault though, big question. We let the content
right,
creators turn the subs into their content.
Right.
right,
My
exactly.
goodness.
And
Subs be
see,
starting it. To me, the subs is the most. They just like the
well,
fans of these artists. They egg each
But
other
the
on. Hello.
hello, I don't know, Max cut out.
Yeah, I'm still here.
Hear you.
Yeah, but see
oh,
the
my
see the
bad,
thing it is,
my bad.
the thing the thing of it is us as a people, and this is a problem in a lot of our households, is we got to learn how to communicate effectively. You can't
Fact.
communicate. You know what I'm saying? I'm married, and I had to learn that the more my wife would scream and yell at me, the more I want to keep doing the shit I was doing. When she learned how to tone herself in a way that really make me get it without the, without that that feel like you
Don't talk me down
chastising
on you.
something.
You know what I'm saying? You
Yeah,
gotta
you know what
respect
I'm
me,
saying? That's
man.
when I don't want to listen and I
Mhm.
don't hear nothing you saying. So, we're not communicating with each other effectively starting off top.
Mhm.
Everybody wanna go to the lowest or the lowest blow to get their point across. But sometimes you
Right.
can get your point across, but you gotta finesse the next person into listening at your point. You can't just yell and put them down to get them to listen. All they gonna do, they gonna just yell back and nobody get nowhere. So
Yeah.
I think that's where a lot of it's stemming from is like people just entertaining it because it is drawing views. This is a fact. You know what I'm saying? I tell everybody the positive is you gonna grow slow. But if you get on that negative, you're gonna shoot up, your numbers gonna shoot up, but eventually real people gonna tend to sort of gravitate and grow out of it. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah, you're
Especially
gonna hit
like
a ceiling.
like like
You're
I,
gonna hit a ceiling.
like I'm a person, and Maxton said this about herself, and I said the same thing. I get bored real easily. I done
Mhm.
heard the same jokes and the same people for 2, 3 days. Y'all, y'all are boring me. I will fall asleep on y'all yelling at each other. You know what I'm saying? So I
Right.
tend to not even entertain it no more. But some people seem like they just wake up for it, live for it. You know what I'm saying? And I don't understand that part of it. Like, how can you, how can you actually go through your day with that type of energy putting on you all day? You know what I'm saying? And I know I see the distraction that it have taken the people that actually was really trying to dig for content. They're not even digging for content no more. They looking they just on YouTube to try to find out who said something about me last night so I can get up in the morning and go at them. You know what I'm saying? And
Mhm.
that's what until they get back to just stop and just get back focused on what their real mission is. What are you really trying to do with your page? What are you really trying to do with your channel? When you get back there, then now you can get some organic people that's gonna be very supportive and gonna ride with you. You know what I'm saying?
Man, this
But
shit like
you
the
know,
crack gang, bro. Soon as they
Yeah.
heard there was some money in this shit went
yeah,
haywire.
it
You know what
really
I'm
did.
saying?
It's
Right.
It
just a
really
lot of these
did.
niggas ain't no crack sellers. They get out here fucking up
And
the
and,
Word,
niggas
facts.
fucking up
it's
the work.
okay.
You be
And
like,
it's
nigga, what you
okay.
doing?
And it's okay if y'all really trying to get to the bottom of a problem and get to a solution. If y'all gonna do all of that and not try to get to the bottom of us and get to the bottom of it and get to a solution, then it becomes pointless then. But if y'all really, I guess I use the word dialoguing or debating a topic or a subject and trying to get to a bottom or a conclusion or just agree to disagree and move on, then
Right.
that's cool. But
Right.
when y'all get to the point where it just keep who can hit lower and who can dig up more dirt and who can hit even lower and who can dig up
Yes,
some more dirt.
that's
That's
such a
lame,
turn
man.
off.
I hate that shit,
All
man.
that trying to
Yeah.
dig up people information, and I feel
Mm.
like when when Kim introduced the other side to us, and I noticed all that federale work. Ooh, mama had to back up because I know I got
Mm.
some shit.
Police
That's
work,
why I
man.
said,
Dude.
that's why I said I don't want no parts of that. Hey, let's pass me pass.
Mhm. I don't coincide with the police, nigga. Any of that. Mm-mm. Well, like I say, I think too. Yeah, a lot of these people don't really know what they want to do. I mean, I follow the pages that really got actual content. You know what I'm saying? You really, you got something to upload. If like I say, I do interviews. I do blogs on different artists and shit like that, and I may do reactions. Or I have a segment where it called it's like just my thoughts, and it could be about whatever subject, in the streets or in the industry. And you just come on, say, yeah, I'm thinking about this, or teen pregnancy, or whatever the fuck come across my head or whatever at that time. But see, building that channel, that take a lot of work, because you're saying you put you trying things out, you making notes and all that. You really trying to put in your work. what gets me is you got people that so they jealous too. You know what I'm saying? They see somebody growing and they're like, okay, I'm a feed off of them, build distractions and shit. Like leech or parasite. You know what I'm saying? And I
Wow.
think those motherfuckers need to be exterminated. You know what I'm saying? If you gonna be a troll page and have your troll page and deal with the troll community. But all that fucking around, starting beefs and all this, we gonna make a play. This, that. And I'm like, that's retarded to me and childish as fuck. Cause I'm like, nigga, what are we doing? And you know what I'm saying? Like the dope game, you all got a channel. Hey, you got a channel, you make some money off this. If not, fuck it.
Crab in a bucket.
YouTube tell you, yeah, you could do
They
this.
mix.
And
They mixing
motherfuckers
up the word
fuck
play
that.
though. My fault. I ain't gonna cut you off. They mixing up the word play. See, when I heard the word play, the shit was hilarious.
Mhm.
Cause I'm like,
Yeah.
hold on, that's kind of like some drug dealer talk. So
Right,
it's like
right,
what they really mean to say is like it's a storyline. Cause it's like if you got
right.
a subscriber and they come up there, they may share some shit that nobody ever heard before. Shit might be shocking. You know what I'm saying? And then it's up to the content creator or the channel holder to they can either walk away from the story or they can keep going.
Yeah, implement it.
You know what I'm saying? So I think that's what it is. It's really not plays. It's just storyline. They should just call it a storyline, and I think everybody be cool with it. You
What's
know
the
what
new
I'm
word? A
saying?
skit?
Play.
A skit. It's a
Yeah,
skit.
yeah.
You know,
Yeah,
You're right.
yeah.
That's
I'm
skit.
making up
you know,
these
but
names.
it's a
Yeah,
skit.
you're right. A skit.
And keep it going. Come up with a good writer and create a
Yeah.
skit and pull us into the skit. I'd rather you just call it that.
Right, y'all some
But
talented
see,
black
that's what
people.
I'm
No,
saying.
What's
that's
Look,
up?
I
what
told a
it is.
nigga that
Well, that's
today.
too
I
much
said,
work.
look, nigga, that's what you do.
Eh,
I said, if that's what you
To me, it look
do.
Go ahead.
to me it looked like they auditioning for Love and Hip Hop or something. Like they think that
Right,
some
right.
type of person that directs all those type of shows of Loving Housewives or YouTube or somebody gonna come get them. Because at this point, I can't take y'all seriously. The things
Mhm.
y'all put in these playbooks or skit scattles, it just look dumb. Everybody think like, and that be so crazy because you look at the comments, you really see these people believing this shit. I be like, yo, this is what made
Cause
me start thinking about
it's
mental
low
health.
budget. It's low budget. That's why.
Hey,
You feel me?
Oh, okay.
real talk.
That's
Real
what
talk.
It's
it is.
like most of us don't got cable. You feel me? So
Real,
it's like
Right.
They,
You can watch
real,
everything on
niggas
cable
is
on here.
bored, bro. They bored. They like, damn, what the
I
fuck?
be bored too, baby, but I ain't about to entertain no lie.
yeah.
Fact.
Real talk though. Real talk. For the
I
first,
get frustrated just hearing it, and that's what be making me call in and just snap on everybody. Like, shut the
nah,
fuck
yeah,
up with your lying ass. That's
Yeah.
nah,
why
but
I.
yeah. My
Do we
fault.
know
for
Go
the
ahead,
what's
first,
sis.
real and what's not real these days? Do we know what's real? You know,
Hey,
Well,
we in
I'm probably
cyberspace,
about the
man.
realest thing on this shit, and they can't stand me, Miss Gigi. So they don't want
yeah,
real.
yeah,
They want animated.
yeah.
They're mad at me because I'm not on here telling people what my throat do. I'm not shaking my ass. And just because I'm not doing these things, I'm a dyke.
Right.
I
Wow.
yeah.
And because
For the
Wow.
first 2 weeks,
I'm
for the
trying to
first two
find
weeks,
peace. And why do you like Max? Why does she like Max? Is she about peace? Yeah, I see peace in her.
no.
yeah,
I do.
I'm like, no, Miss Fee,
Sure,
no,
War and Peace.
no
War
ma'am,
and
no
Peace.
ma'am,
War and
no
Peace. War and
ma'am.
Peace.
I mean, I find I'm okay with her because I
Mm-hmm.
know I'm telling you because I see it's a little rough, but it's real.
Yeah.
yeah, yeah,
So so I respect the real. I respect the that she not phony and faking because she true what she say she mean. That's why I'm attracted to her, the rah rah in her.
Mm-hmm.
It don't have nothing
yeah.
to do with I'm promoting that in her. No, it has nothing to do with that. She know that, don't you, Meg?
Yeah. Because you
I'm
could
not.
be auntie behind the scenes and be like, look, cut it out.
Yeah, I mean,
Don't nobody
I'm
know what's
not
happening.
promoting it in
Mm-hmm.
her. I see past that in her, but
Yeah.
she's real and she's honest. So about it, and actually, she's a teacher in her. What do y'all call it? What? I call it rah rah. She's teaching. She has passion in it. She is giving them advice on what they need
Yeah.
to do to be
Right.
better.
Right.
Say
They
that.
miss
What was the
that.
other show? I was
They
Right.
like,
miss
damn,
that
okay.
in it, but that's what she's saying because she actually calms down when she, gets it in a position and she's mellowing out. Then she start telling you a story. I'm sure they
Mm-hmm.
don't want to hear it, but
It's
that's
like
her.
slap
Mm-hmm.
slap comedy, but a little raunchy to me.
Mm-hmm.
You
But
know,
everybody don't have that.
like Andrew Dice Clay in a sense. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying?
Some true comedy.
Yeah, that's what I
But
was saying. I was
sometimes,
like, she should
yeah.
have. When I saw the show and I listened to the show, I was like, damn, this came across my mind. I was like, because I go by they call me illustrator. Is what I'm saying. So I paint pictures. So I was just like, damn, nigga, if she had like 2 different nights, she just did an actual show, intro and all that shit, man, that would be her lick. That's what I was thinking in my head and shit. And that's because that's what I see. I mean, with Room Shaker, like I was saying, they was coming for and all that. To me, Room Shaker is just a real female. I don't like to call women bitches because what I'm saying. I got daughters, but she's a real female, real strong black woman, and of course
Mm-hmm.
she gonna play her shit. And like I was telling the homie, I said, man, you can't a nigga get mad because um you tried to approach her or she tried to approach you. It didn't work out. You did what you did, and then you got mad because she did what she had her response. It is what it is. What I'm saying. Get over it.
Mm-hmm.
All this other shit
And
is just
I stress to these people. I stress to these people that I didn't want to YouTube because I'm really outside, my nigga. Like I don't need nobody seeing me on here. I know I'm not perfect,
right.
but I don't. No, ma'am.
Oh, I'm not either.
But when somebody keep
But you
talking about,
striving for
when
perfection,
somebody,
but
but Miss Fee, I Miss Fee, I don't need a YouTube. So, because I know I ain't shit offline too. So, I didn't want to be seen. When I told my man that I be on YouTube doing, he like, bitch, is you crazy? Just don't bring that YouTube shit over here with us.
Right.
Keep it over there. Wherever you doing YouTube at, where you doing it in your basement? I'm like, nah. He like, I showed him. He was like, oh yeah, hell nah. You talking these people are here talking about people doing this to people, kids. They pulling up people records. Yo, get off that shit. This is somebody that love me telling me this. Like, get off that. Like, you don't need to be on that
Yeah, that's why I don't
because it was
indulge in all
all
the
for
bullshit.
entertainment.
To me, I just like I said, the pulling other people in, they'll fuck shit. Like
yeah.
that bothers me. You know what I'm saying? I had a conversation with my uncle years ago. I was like, I said, niggas always got shit on them, and they want to put they shit on you. You already dealing with your shit, but they want to put they shit on you. Like like. You dealing with most shit. Like, nigga, I don't need to deal with your nasty, stinking situation. I'm dealing with my own shit. And then there's just people like misery love company. Motherfuckers just want you. They miserable and they want to bring you into that bullshit. I'm not with it, my nigga. And I guess with the YouTube and all that, you expose yourself a little every time you get on this bitch. You know what I'm
Every
Yeah.
saying?
time.
Exactly.
But
Exactly.
listen, this is my thing with too with people how they say they don't like trolls. That's like if we go to we could say anybody's famous, the baby or even freaking Betty White. You can go to these people pages and these people have trolls. And guess
Yeah.
what?
Yeah.
That don't stop them from doing whatever they do in entertainment. They keep doing it. So
Keep it
me
moving.
seeing
Right.
these people that actually want to build a podcast, they are not built for toughness. Just based off how they react when they hear trolls giving them constructive criticism. How are you going to
Right.
act when you get somewhere in life doing this? Is what you gonna do? Lash at somebody that could have been a potential fan? You gonna cuss them out too? You can't
Man.
do that.
Choose
Yeah.
your battle.
Hey, real talk though, when I first got on here, man, I promise you, I thought it was a skit the whole time. I didn't realize it was serious. I thought these bloggers were getting behind the scenes and they were concocting a whole story of how they gonna come at each other and
Some
all
do.
that.
Some do.
Then,
Some do.
then I realized, man, these folks really for real. And I was like, whoa, you know what I'm saying? Like
Listen,
people
y'all,
really
let me
get on
get
here.
down.
and talk
I'm
that much
talking about
stuff. But
phone, my
then I
boy.
had to think about that everybody thousands of miles apart. That you know what I'm saying, way spread out, so they tend to say stuff that they normally wouldn't say in somebody's face. You know what I'm saying? If you know what
Right.
I'm saying. So I don't believe a lot of people who are doing a lot of that will will
Really
have that
living like
same
that.
energy.
Yeah,
Yeah, they won't have that same energy if you was right in front of them.
that's what
I
I.
just
Yeah,
don't
Right.
believe that.
that's what I.
Right.
That's why I always tell them people that be talking shit to me. I always tell them, like, if I see you in real life, you would be nothing but teeth and palms right now. Cause I'm so
Yep.
ignorant. I'm so goofy. I'ma just laugh cause I know I'm about to punch your ass in the face.
Right, right.
Right.
And like drag your shit, beat your shit a little
And
bit.
that's why I said the type of those certain ways these girls carry themselves on this app. Like they don't really come on here and talk. I've seen somebody share somebody video that they did. It was like a little short video. It's a whole female. She up here literally stripping for like this is YouTube, beloved. Where you think we at? Like I didn't understand when I seen this. Why did you send this to me? And what the fuck is she doing? This do not give
Wow.
me podcast vibes
What
at
happened?
all.
He said she
Then
was
for me to
stripping.
get on here and to say, yes, she was stripping, like, and then her caption was she still had it. Like, no, do you got kids? Like, whether you got two emojis covering your stuff up, it's still the thought that you had to come on here and try to show your body, which is just crazy because this is YouTube, not OnlyFans, not Pornhub. Now, what is we talking about? So y'all get mad at me because I'm telling y'all that I woke up in a good mood, and my expression for that is that my dick is to the sky. I believe every man that wake up and they dick is to the sky, they be happy about it. So I'm happy about my life, but I'm not that happy that I want to show you I want to get naked. I don't need that kind of attention. I got kids; they let the fuck out of me, man. My cup runneth over with attention from them. I'm good. I don't go live that much. I go live whenever I want to, or somebody say something to me. I had a live where they just was up there singing, and we was just chilling, and like two or three different people came in the chat and tried to stir it up, and I said, "Not tonight. We hanging out. Not tonight." And they was like, "All right, Max."
I mean, at the same time though, like I said, to me, this is YouTube cable network. Everybody is granted a channel.
That's
If
right.
you do too much shit, they're gonna shut your shit down. That's just the bottom. You got like 1, 2, 3 strike law on this bitch. You know, take your channel, do what you're gonna do. A lot of people gonna do what they do. You know, I've been on YouTube for 10 years, so I done seen all the different kind of channels. I done seen weird shit to niggas pulling out pistols, all that kind of dumb shit. But it's just like cable. You don't watch every channel. Don't tune into it. Don't watch into it. I mean, some people gonna have like they're gonna go a little bit too controversial on this because you got channels that's dedicated to just racial, shit where they just talking about blacks and Mexicans and all that type of shit. You got motherfucker, all he talk about is guns all day and everything, and he's shooting. You got people on this, and to me, it's all entertainment. I don't want to watch this. Let me turn that shit off. Oh, this motherfucker they on some other shit. They talking about mamas. Oh, let me tune off to that because my spirit don't even gel with that type of shit. So I mean, at the same time, it's the consumer. If you don't want to fuck with it, leave it alone. I think
Yeah.
when people get too personal, oh, they talking about you, and they like I said, it goes back to the subscribers. They let the subscribers come in the chat. Hey, they talking about you over here. What they saying? Hey, it said your mama, she dead, she ain't shit. The bitch was a
But
hook, and
that's
then
not something that we let them do. You can't, once again,
but
you
see, the
cannot
thing about
control
it,
what
I
somebody
understand
do.
that. I understand not letting them, but you still can't stop a person from talking. Just like when Room say, I'm gonna say whatever the fuck I want to say. They came
Right.
at her, she went back, and like I always say, you can't dictate what a nigga's comeback is. You hit a nigga, sock him, he come back and blast you. You stab a chick, she come back with her homegirls and Molly stump your ass and stab you. I mean, you don't know what the fuck. So it's
It will
just like
happen.
you gotta prepare yourself for that. And if you want to indulge in that behavior, like when we over there on the hood on lock, we was like, I was telling the homie, I said, man, this is like the block. We on the block. The little homies come through.
It's
We talking
not.
that
It's
shit.
not though. this is what y'all want this shit to be like. This is not, you
No, no,
cannot, the
hold up,
shit
hold
these
up,
people do on
hold up,
this,
hold up, hold
you
up, hold up.
cannot get away with that shit on nobody's block.
No,
Man,
what we do, I don't know what they do on that channel. I'm talking about what we doing on the
the,
hood on
the,
my
the
channel.
things
We
that I see on every channel, everybody got a little fuck shit in their channel. A lot of shit these niggas, y'all niggas say, I don't know what you be saying, but I hear a lot of people say stuff, not even just from our sector, all over. I watch everybody. I watch Papa Duck. I watch everybody. I watch I Smoke Hip Hop. I'm a mod on the channel where these people don't even speak English. Don't ask me why they modded me. I know they was doing horoscopes one day, and they did the man. And then I wrote everything in capitals, and he put me in timeout, and he was like, "Don't do it again." But I always type in capitals. But I noticed that that's something that they don't roll with over here.
yeah,
hmm
yeah.
So that's what I'm saying. People gonna say whatever. A lot of this because people keep saying these YouTube streets. They done. That's just like when you hear certain hertz of music. They done beat that shit in your head that this is the YouTube street that we on the block, and I think a nigga on the panel gonna get shot. No, 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 no. This the internet. You still on the app. You really not like that. Tighten up.
Nah, see what I'm saying. As far as what people say on the channel, that's his channel. You know what I'm saying? But the way he built that channel, just like how like God's girl's building her channel. The way he built that channel is basically, he from Compton, I'm from Compton. I mean, we met on the internet, so we jail just like a lot of other these people do. You know what I'm saying? They jail, and I'm like, oh, okay. The homie Big Nutter Reek was on there and was like, man, this is like it's like we on the block playing the dozens. You know what I'm saying? We see fuck shit going on. We gonna make fun of it. That's just how it is. We gonna talk about shit like this and we gonna react to that. That was how his channel was just based off. And he put it out there. He said, I'm just I see a lot of fuck shit going on and I'll speak on it. You got people like Star Report. He talk about all kinds of shit, and he just gives his straight opinion. Then he tells you, "I will call the police on your ass." You know what I'm saying? I'm a certified snitch, nigga, bitch. What do you call himself? The hill figure, nigga, or whatnot. You know what I'm saying? That's his whole marquee or whatever, and he gonna live behind that shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm saying you could do what you want to do. A lot of these niggas they be going too far with it. Like I say, disrespecting people's dead parents, mothers, kids, and all. I ain't with all that shit. But at the same time, I know the reality of the world. You can't stop motherfuckers from saying shit. They gonna say whatever the fuck. But all this police work and all that, I ain't, leave me the fuck alone on that shit. Cause like you said, Max, if I see you in real life, you ain't finna be that. You ain't gonna be on that time or energy. You know.
Right.
Shit, it's already been bloggers that YouTuber content that got murked, doing too much. You know what I'm saying? Pulling up. What's that nigga rat shit? Nigga pull up on his shit. You know what I'm saying? It's like you gotta watch what the
Nigga,
fuck you doing, my nigga. Like, I mean, this a
that little
small
nigga
world
in
at the
Philly.
same time. This is a small world at the same time. You know what I'm saying? So,
It is. It's very small. It's very small. It's a shame.
See,
But it seemed like we could sit in on these panels and have these kind of conversations 1,000 times. I bet everybody up here $1 a piece. Tomorrow gonna be fuck shit Thursday.
Yeah.
what do you say, little JC? Every time I wake
I'll
up,
pull up
we
instead
got a
of blessing
problem.
stacks. You gonna have what you call it?
Fuck shit Thursday. Miss Patricia gonna have mess. I probably don't do nothing because Miss Patricia she have messy boots Thursdays.
Oh,
So
okay.
with me, when I go live, I try to work around everybody. I don't want to go live while somebody going live. But if I don't fuck with you in your live, that don't got nothing to do with me. I've even heard people say that. I've even heard people say that. Oh, she only went live because I'm live. No, I don't give a fuck about your live. I don't even watch your live.
Yeah. But you
See?
see how we had this live? Ain't nobody arguing, ain't nobody fussing. You know what I'm saying? You see how we just did this for 2 hours?
so it's
Oh, this is a
not.
These
good
people can't
live.
do that.
Everybody
Now
everybody's
you know it's
talking like
crazy.
adults. It's
Yes, this was a nice live, Miss
It
Gigi.
Yeah.
was.
it's
It was
doable.
refreshing.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's
Today.
sad that you can't sit down and have an intellectual
Right.
conversation with others like.
But you know why it worked? Because we're not in competition with one another.
I'm
Yeah.
not in
Yeah.
competition with nobody, Miss
No,
P.
no,
I'm not
Nobody.
in competition with nobody. Whatever I got, you can get it the same way.
a maximum,
Right.
maximum
Right.
max. It's
You're
Right.
not
welcome and
you.
thank you for coming by. Reloves
It's not
us for
you.
real.
You know what? Before today, my next little whatever it is that I do, it was going to be they hate you because they not you. That was
Or
on
they hate, but some people will hate you because the way others love you as
that's true
well.
too.
Yes, that's
Right.
that
But
part
Right.
right
That's
there.
good
but
That's
facts.
what
I
we're
was
That part.
that's
saying
what we're
that.
dealing with in this
Right.
sector. We're dealing with
Yes,
that heavy.
yes.
Yeah.
Facts.
That's why they come in that fee.
That's I know.
Okay.
Yes,
I
Because
know.
everybody
yes.
respects you and they love you. Even Lady
Mm-hmm.
Snoop, she tried to she
Yeah, that's my girl, Lady Snow. I
oh
fuck with
that's my heart. But
her.
you
Shit.
know, she tried to do a solution, but she let you get your shit out and it just ends up not getting resolved, you know, because nobody's
It's
ready to resolve
entertaining. I
nothing.
ain't
They
even
want to
gonna
keep
lie.
fighting. They want
I
to
Nobody
ain't
keep
wants
gonna
to take
fighting.
lie.
ownership. No, because it's a skit. See, I'm not a skit, so I took ownership
It's,
today. I
Yeah.
took. I come from a different place, and and sometimes I have to sit back and not care, and I'm on YouTube. So I'm trying to understand, well, process balancing it because it's a skit. You know what I'm saying? So
Mhm.
I'm too detail oriented most of the time to or analytical to keep that in my front mind. But I'm gonna get there. So that's why now I'm not going on people's panels to respond for them to set me up to attack me. That's why
I
They
every
already
use
time
told
you.
you don't do it. Don't do it. I got
They
it from
use you
here.
for content. They just use you for content.
Now, when you make
right.
your videos, that's
That's
your
it.
business
Yeah.
over there. But this is
Right.
my business right here.
Or you got
Max, you
videos.
make me miss my daughter because that's how my daughter was about me. She will go crazy on the bed. That's with her mama. I swear, you remind my daughter the way you go in for fee. I love it though. I love it though. I
Yeah.
tried.
I do it for everybody. I do it for everybody, even the ones
Yeah.
I can't stand. Like I cussed Lady Lizzie out the other day because she was talking to somebody crazy, and the thing is that she thought like I hate her guts. No, now I'm about to get on your top. Cause see how you sat up here and told this man to suck dick, eat dick. He gonna be eating dick later. Now when this nigga call you a bitch, you not about to come cry on my shoulder, and then I gotta come in here and cuss his ass out because he done called you 50, 11 bitches. So I'm gonna cuss you out, chill you out, get you right, tighten your buttons real quick. Don't do it. Just don't do that shit, man. You can't just cause you see somebody else doing something, that don't mean it's gonna work out for you. That's like saying your homegirl got her GED and you think you can get it now, knowing you dumb as fuck.
Hmm.
No, it don't work like that. Don't do that.
Man,
Right.
And we gotta
motherfuckers
understand it. She
trying to
told me
take
I'm
us in
not
the
getting on no
kingdom.
panel and screaming and yelling with you. And I said
Niggas
I
are
didn't want you to,
deciding.
but I just didn't want you to get disrespected by that man because it'd be worse. You gonna feel what he's saying way worse than what I'm saying because it's a man. You cannot do what I do. I get up here and cuss a nigga out 30 11. I done bodied a few niggas. Miss Gigi ain't nothing I'm proud of, but it done happened.
Shoot,
Bless you.
a lot
Bless
of
us
them,
all.
a lot of them, she done put in the dirt. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, like I said, they deserved it. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Like some people deserve certain things, but I must say that I'm not the type to do that. Like, 'cause I know I'm a real person, and I know I don't really want to be you know what I'm saying? I don't want to be shouting at no telephone, man. My kids
Yeah.
already be laughing at me when I be laughing at the telephone. They be like, "What are you listening at over there?" You know what I'm saying? So I
Hmm.
sure don't want to let them see me shouting at the phone, and I got a 17-year-old and a 7-year-old, so
Spit
I know
all
that.
over your phone.
Yeah, I'm really trying to navigate this internet life because I know that I gotta be prepared for what they gonna deal with in this space. You know what I'm saying? My little boy,
Mm-hmm.
he play video games. It be times I had to go in there and be like, "Hey, y'all talking a little too wild to be young kids now." You know what I'm saying? I just
Hmm.
blurb it out on the screen, but it's just the fact that I know everybody don't know, but you know, you can't teach older people nothing, but you can. I mean, I guess you can somewhat be an example or try to be a person that maybe somebody If you
Gotta
can
give them
just reach
guidance,
one or
man. Get them guidance on this
yeah, yeah.
app, this
If you can
tool.
reach one or two, you know what I'm saying.
Mm-hmm.
And like I mean I don't want to like I'm not trying to drop nothing or nothing, but one a guy from where I live, he a little bit more of a he younger, but he wiser and he know how to now he know how to do a lot of stuff. But he asked me to be on a panel with him every week. You know what I'm saying? And at the same time, I can learn a lot from him. But he really respect me as an OG, and he
Mm-hmm.
needs the wisdom. You know what I'm saying? I know how to. I try to navigate through things, man. Like I'm not trying to get up there and address everyone that come for me. I know
Mm-hmm.
I'm wise enough to say I'm wrong. You know what I'm saying? And that's a lot of the problem too. People not wise enough to say, "Oh, I was wrong, bro. My
Yeah,
bad. I'm
that
sorry."
pride,
You know what I'm saying?
man,
I
that pride.
apologize.
Right.
You got to be wise enough to say that in order to navigate through life. How that tough stuff, man, that tough stuff will get you in the jailhouse and it'll get you in the grave real quick.
Facts, facts.
And it'll happen and within a matter of minutes. Things can go from 0 to 100 if you're not wise. And if you're not wise, you won't see it going, and you just end up getting caught. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I be trying to do. Like I mean, I'm not. I'm trying to raise some productive individuals around here. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
Right.
Keep
And
doing
I
it, black
can't do
man.
nothing from them. I can't do nothing from them from the graveyard or the jail. The only
Mm-hmm.
lesson they can learn is he made a bad decision or he shouldn't have been there. He
Mm-hmm.
should have left. You know what I'm saying? That's the only
Don't
lesson
end
they'll
up
be able
like
to
him.
learn. Yeah,
Yeah.
Right.
You
Yes,
don't
yeah.
want to
sir.
be you don't want to be a memory so
But
quick.
big pressure, big pressure.
Yeah.
I remember one day somebody had, I can't remember who it was, but you had got into a little minor skiffle with somebody on the panel. It took everything in my gut not to call in there and go to fuck. I wanted to, ooh, but my mind, them two niggas, two men. I'm like, damn, I want to call in there and cut this thing out.
They really cut
But I couldn't because y'all was two
out.
men. I wanted to go to fuck because I know Big Pressure don't be arguing with nobody. I really wanted. I was so mad. I was on the phone talking to I think either Honey or Room Shake. I was like, I'm gonna call it. It was like, girl, let the men. I don't give a bitch. I'm calling it. They like, don't call it. Let the men handle it. Big Pressure got it. I don't care. I want him talking to this motherfucker. I was just going in. But
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
can't do that for everybody. Like I
I don't like the
understand when
bullies,
Polar say he
man.
got tired of people taking up for him.
I don't like bullies,
When
bro.
Polar stressed, yeah, that's why I'm the bully detector. Because when somebody know that somebody like Big Pressure and Miss E that don't talk, why y'all
Yeah,
going for they neck? Why you ain't never come for
man,
my
I don't
top?
like
Like
that shit.
you know I be stepping on shit. Like, cause
Yeah,
even
I
the
don't like
stepper
that
gets
shit.
stepped on, but you know you can't step on me. So why would you
Right.
go and then people that's older than you? Why?
That's what I be trying. I
And
guess
Mac,
that's how I be looking at
yesterday,
it too. Cause I be like, nigga, you wouldn't say that to me in real life, my nigga. You would know that, nigga. I'm a grown ass nigga, homie. You still live with your mama, you bitch ass nigga. So I don't like that
Mac,
shit. You know what I'm saying?
Mac,
On real time. So
Yeah.
it's like when I see people bullying, like like I said, I got girls, so they deal with a lot of emotion, and the good thing about it is I like to communicate with each and every individual, and when they being bullied and shit, that fucks me up. You know what I'm saying? Because I mean, it takes you back to when you were young. Oh, you got bullied and you had to beat the bully ass, and then you was just constantly knocking motherfuckers out or getting into
But
fights.
sometimes that don't even work all the time. You can
Yeah,
beat
it
the
don't
bully ass,
work.
and that ain't gonna stop the bully from
Yeah,
talking. This gonna make that bitch talk more shit. God
that's
damn it!
right. That's true. So
Hey
and see,
like,
guys.
I guess I
I
guess
done
for me,
see, or
man, I
that's why
don't
I
go
don't hang
through.
around a lot of females because I really be sitting back watching how they move, and I be like, this is not. I don't. I don't
I
know
think
about
with
this.
the females, you can't
Hey
control the female. The
Sam. Sam.
females is the
Sam.
female.
Sam. 1 second. We're gonna wrap it up. Everybody's gonna get off what you gotta say. I gotta the grandbaby then banged on the door because he know is because he'll stay up all night long and we won't get no sleep. So I've been putting him to bed at 9:30, 10 o'clock. So
Oh,
everybody wrap
Yeah.
up what they're saying, and we're gonna get back to it. We'll get back to it.
thank
Yeah,
I
you.
enjoyed it.
God's
Thank
girl. I
you.
mean, Miss
Appreciate
Gigi,
it.
Miss
Yes.
Gigi, when you get a chance, we could all figure out like whatever day you want to be on. We won't go live when you go on. We'll just come over here and have a productive conversation with grown people.
Yes.
All right.
And
Precious,
even
you
the
gonna
trolls
you gonna come?
are
Yeah.
they just gonna
Big
come in here with no
Precious and
bullshit.
First Fam West,
Uh-huh.
y'all gonna come? Big Precious, you fell asleep on me.
Yes.
Yeah, I'll
Yeah. No.
definitely pull up. I'll definitely
I don't
pull
want
up.
no trolls.
No, I don't. Like I said, I
Oscar,
don't fuck.
Gigi,
I ain't with that on my channel.
I don't.
I mean, I don't. I just don't do that type of content. But I mean, shit, it is what it is. You got to deal with these streets. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And or deal with the YouTube, the people in
Yeah.
these
Big
YouTube
question
world.
with you.
You know.
Yeah, I definitely would come back. But yeah, I'm gonna wrap it up. I enjoyed it, man,
Right.
and I definitely will be back. Y'all let me know, Max. You can
Turn your
shoot into
bell
me
on.
anytime. I do have my bell on. I subscribe, and
Yeah.
but I wanted to tell Max. I said, Max, yesterday I seen something. It was two people that they know you close to that they came at
Uh-huh.
yesterday. It was, you know what I'm saying. I seen two different situations. It was Miss Fee
I
and it was
know, I know, I
Eden.
know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah, and I was like, see,
But
they
see, the
trying to
thing
make
is
it
that
seem like
they think something going on between me and her, but it's not. See, that's what you call not letting everything touch online. It's the level of respect. Rather, I got something to say about what she moving, how I feel about something she doing, how she feel about everything. They'll need to tap here. That's why I be confused. Why I know so much of y'all business because y'all tell me all y'all business. I don't have to
mm-hmm,
tell you my business. I don't have to tell you, but these are things that these people choose to do. Just because I addressed something to her about what happened on her panel, I felt like that was okay to say. Because like at the end of the day, that's like if I get down and you decide to still talk about me, that I'm not gonna blame Miss Gigi for it because she can't control your mouth.
right,
And on
right,
top of that,
exactly.
you a man. You a whole man, so I can't expect her to have too much, you know what I'm saying, leverage over you. At the end of the day, you still a man. So that's what all I was trying to stress to my friend, because that's my friend. So
Right.
when this lady said, "Oh, she fuck with me more than she fuck," no, I don't. Why you keep saying that? Because that's the way you manipulate your way into things.
Yep.
Right.
But yeah, I enjoyed it, man. I definitely would be back.
Thank
Me too.
you. Thank
Definitely.
you,
I'm gonna definitely
Gigi.
Yeah,
share this
thanks for
page.
having us.
Okay. Thank you guys. First of all, I just want to
All
say
right,
thank
good
you
night,
to
y'all.
everybody. Thank you to everybody. And let me tell you, Willie Podcast, all my artwork, all my stuff, my song by the Snoopers Island. They take care of everything you need. You get your own song, whatever you need. Y'all need to take her class for all the bloggers that want to be successful at it. And you know, just do it right. Just she got some great pointers, and she will definitely point you in the right direction. And Willie Podcast is up in here. Y'all know him. He's bad at what he do. And I love everybody. I don't dislike none of those other people. I don't have a reason to. But I choose who I want to be around with. I choose who I want to watch and all that
Right.
stuff. So, and
Right.
I send a donation out to who I want to send it to. So that's how that go. And I
As you
appreciate you guys. Thank
should.
you, little sister. Thank you for the people in the bushes for being in the bushes. Cause I'll be in the bushes too.
Bye, y'all.
Thank you for having me. Yes, good night.
Good night.
Yes, yes. Thank you, Max, for wrenching
Blessings,
up
sister.
and having me. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. And wait a minute, what's his name? Oh, he left already. God dang, because I want to subscribe to his page. Ooh, what is his name? I think it was Family First. First Family. Okay. I'm gonna find your page so I can subscribe. I'm subscribed to pretty much most of the people in here, even some of the people that came up that was in the bushes. I'm subscribed to you already. So you guys, I love you guys. Have a good night. I'm gonna put this little bad boy to bed because he's gonna kick my door down if I didn't have his lock on it. And I'll see you guys soon. I usually schedule mine, so I usually have a little time in advance to know when I'm gonna do it. So thank you, I appreciate you, and let's go out with my little song.
God's Girls is a safe place to share your journey of life, the pain, your grief, your happiness, your victory of addiction. Look, stop with everything you're doing right now. Go subscribe to God's Girls World TV today. What you waiting on? Christmas, Thanksgiving, Easter, Hanukkah, Kwanzaa? Just go subscribe to the sister today. Show some love. Tell them Lady Snoop saying shit.
I can't be over here.
Go subscribe to God's Girls World TV today.